So we're live.
We are live indeed. How you doing, Fraser?
Not too bad. Good evening, everyone.
I've came up huge here on YouTube since we started recording. That did not look like that before. Fraser, the World Cup draw is about to start. On the screen, we've got a bit of classical music here right now to start up.
Andrea Bocelli. It doesn't quite get better than that. So,
I know.
Thank you for all the comments. We see them rolling in already before we've started. Shaggy Doo is on thin ice.
Is that someone you know, I presume? Is that?
No.
Is that not?
No, I believe that's my pal, so we haven't words.
having some words, right?
Having words afterwards. But no, thank you, everyone. Looking forward to this one. It doesn't really get any better than a World Cup draw with Scotland in it.
I wouldn't actually know. This is pretty much the first time, isn't it? So
yeah, kind of.
Sort of.
I watched it in 2022, quite excited.
I didn't actually watch it. I don't want to get ahead of myself. No, I didn't know.
No,
but
I watched it. I was buzzing. I was thinking, Scotland are in this World Cup. We're going to qualify. Look and see what group we were going to get. Oh, there's Andrea just hitting it.
Oh wow, he's got the aviators on and everything for this. This is getting exciting here.
That's
so
beautiful.
There's a lot to come up in this draw, which Trump's on his feet. He's there.
Yes, ready to accept his prize.
Yeah, I think this is the place to be if you don't want to have to watch Donald Trump getting a peace award. Instead, you can come here to watch JOGA Bonito, where we're gonna bring everything to do with the draw. We've done a bit of research. Currently on the screen. Oh, just got my Tominay's
Straight in
bicycle kick straight in with that. Of course, that's what you have to see. So Fraser, where do you want to start off with this stream? Then we've got a few challenges to come, as we always do.
We do.
Should we have a little look at our dream groups for this?
Yeah, let's do it. So
Do you wanna
put
hop in?
together, we've been dreaming. This came to me in my sleep last night. Don't know about you, Callum, but
Very Stephen Presley of you, that. I don't know if you saw, he changed his team because of a dream he had recently, Stephen
Did he?
Presley. So, inspired by Stephen Presley, do you want to talk us through your dream group?
so I've gone minor on the right there. So I think I'm looking for. I want one of the host nations, Canada and USA. I think based on quality in pot one, the three host nations are probably the best teams that we want to get as a Scotland fan, and also just in terms of like carnival atmosphere, party, you want to get one of the three, and I think none better than Mexico in Estadio Azteca in the very first match, the curtain raiser of the tournament. I know that kind of strikes fear into everyone's hearts now after the Germany game and maybe Brazil in 1998, but imagine Mexico if we come away with a 1-1 draw in Stadio Azteca, and then
Opening game, that would be if we are to draw Mexico, then you happy with that?
I would love that. Yeah,
Okay. Well, I'm still scarred a little bit by what happened in Germany, but
we've built on it. We're better. We're stronger now. And then I'd love to see, in terms of an easier pot two team, Australia. Definitely winnable game. A lot of the boys in that team as well are Scottish, so we know them quite well. And it would be good fun off the park as well. The Aussies like a bit of a party themselves, so I'd like Australia. And then for my fourth team, my pot four team, I want Ireland, man. That's who. Like, I'm backing the Irish to get through. Is that Heidi Klum and
Kevin Hart, yeah. That'll up to our shoulders.
Little and large.
Oh my goodness me, that's like the two of us. I've not actually thought about that one yet, to be honest. But yeah, no, I like the look of that group. Obviously, this is our first time live as well, so shout out to everyone in the comments. Hopefully, this is a smooth production we've got going on here.
I think it's going well so far.
It's going well so far. Of course, drop your dream groups in the chat as well. We can have a little look at that. Should I go through mine as well?
We've got I don't know what's going on there. Is that too much of an issue?
No, I think we should be okay.
It's looking all right.
The stream's
Good,
going okay.
good. Sorry, we just got a wee notification there that struck fear into my heart, but we're all good. Yeah, Callum, take your team away there.
Yeah,
which
so
everyone can already see.
I am agreeing with you that I think one of the host nations would be ideal for the start of this for our pot one team, because the pot one team can obviously be pretty challenging. Obviously, if we do get one of them, that means we can't get one of the Caribbean nations from pot four, which might make things a bit difficult. But I've gone for the Canadians. I think out of the three in there, possibly the weakest. There's not maybe a huge amount between those three nations, and they'll be tough to play anyway with Jesse Marsh in charge. You're a Jesse Marsh fan?
Yeah. I love Jesse Marsh, man.
So sort of a big name. They've all got quite big name. Pochettino as well. So
he's like
what,
a sort of American Canadian sort of soccer guy, wee bit cringy, but
Ted Lasso sort of vibes.
very Ted Lasso, yeah.
Yeah.
But big fan. I love Ted Lasso, so I like Jesse Marsh.
After that, I've gone for my South American team that I've put in there. I've gone for Uruguay in there. Donald Trump's getting a round of applause on screen. It's looking very orange today. It's been on sunbeds.
The Dutch.
Yes. So I've gone for Uruguay. Had a look through the Uruguay squad. Doesn't fill me with fear, but I actually just think it'd be a really fun game. I'd like to play a South American team. And Uruguay's the one. We were speaking a bit about Ecuador. Had a fantastic qualifying campaign. Want to avoid them, so Uruguay's my choice. A little rematch from '86 as well. Actually, the last time Scotland played Uruguay, Fraser. I don't know if you knew that.
Fantastic. I didn't know that.
Well, you know that
That's
now.
why you're here.
That's why I'm here, to give you facts like that, which was on Mexican soil as well. So imagine that. I'm just seeing this history come out together. And my final team, I put New Zealand. I think that would be good fun, and I think that's kind of game we'd win. It's sort of laying up the easier choices in the group for a good, strong progression, alongside having a bit of fun in there as well, because we don't want to end up with some European well, you want Ireland, of course, but other than that, you don't want to end up with a Switzerland or a Croatia, which I could see happening. So
if we're getting a European team, I would be I'd quite like the Dutch. I think they're beatable, or we could draw with them as a pot one nation. But also it would just be good fun. I don't really want England again. As much as it would be amazing to beat them, I doubt that would happen. So don't really want the England, Spain, Germany, France teams that probably would do a number on us. So
in the chat, Patrick has said from actually the room next door to us where he's watching live. Shout out to Patrick through the wall.
Keep it down.
He wants 3 easy teams in the group. He wants Kiribati, Vatican City, and England. So
nice.
That'd be a decent draw there.
Is he supporting Ireland or Scotland?
I'd presume Scotland. Yeah,
Scotland. Yeah.
That is a Scotland top. Actually, I don't know if he knows we stole the Scotland top. Do you want to show that to the people on screen? This stunning stunning top we'll be seeing next summer. So
it's quite hard. Where's the camera? We've got 2
How can you not see the camera? It's right in front of you.
There we go. Look at the detail on that.
The detail on that is lovely. So, right.
So, 2 good groups there, Callum, I would say, hopefully.
Yeah. Take what we get.
Yeah.
Wait and see. So obviously not too long till we get these through. But we do have a few challenges to come, Fraser. So should we just jump in with them as well?
We do, yeah. We're just rudely talking over Gianni Infantino right now. Don't know what he's talking about. Probably
I don't think he knows what he's talking about.
introducing the UEFA or FIFA Peace Prize right now for all the wonderful work that some surprise man might win, or woman.
We'll wait and see. It could be one of us. JOGA BONITO, you never know.
It could be, yeah.
He's got a nice new suit on as well.
It is, yeah. He's looking good. He's polished his forehead there.
Maybe he's came into a bit of money recently. Who knows? Got a new suit on. Right, should we jump into a challenge?
Let's do it, yeah.
Should we go into our Scotland sort of based one here?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, we are live on TikTok, and a TikTok classic for us, as I'm having to sort my camera again because I have absolutely blown up in size here, Fraser, since we went live. It's going to be a tier list, and do you want to tell the people what the tier list is going to be?
So we'll have a tier list at Yoga Bonito, and we're going to do a Lyndon Dykes haircut tier list.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing more serious on World Cup draw day than ranking Lyndon Dykes' recent haircuts.
And he's a man that's got some iconic haircuts as well. There's going to be some stiff competition in here, going from S tier all the way down to F tier, as we always do. Gianni Infantino goes, if anything important happens, we're going to jump straight back in. Don't worry, we are watching. But first of all, we've got the important stuff to do, yeah?
Exactly. We won't ask Gianni for any of his opinions because he's not really the man to talk about a hairstyle, is he?
No, not particularly. I mean, he pulls it off there.
He does. He's looking good.
Right, so we are going to put Lyndon Dykes haircuts into a tier list. Fraser, we're going to start off with this one here, and I don't know what we call this. It's sort of just a trim. He's looking pretty sharp in this one.
Yeah, no. Out of all of his haircuts, this is probably the one I would go for personally. But is it the most iconic?
Oh, okay, right.
I don't have this sort of aura that Lyndon Dykes has to pull off some of his other ones. So
this is quite straight down the middle for Lyndon Dykes, isn't it? He does look sharp, but yeah, it doesn't scream, Lyndon Dykes. He's gonna sharpen his elbows out and run at you, does it? So
he's a little bit too pretty to scare anyone with this haircut, I think. So maybe a B or a C.
Should we put a C? He's got some good haircuts to come up, and he might have some bad ones to actually come up in this as well.
It's randomly generated.
Well, yeah. The order of it is randomly generated. Shout out to Angus. You know an Angus?
I know an Angus, yeah. Whether or not it's the same.
It could be your Angus.
Oh, is this on YouTube?
This is on
would be
YouTube,
Angus.
yeah.
This is my Angus.
This is your Angus.
Hi,
Your
my
Angus is
Angus.
tuned in. He's in Lidl right now watching this.
Good man, legend.
trip around
That's what it's
Lidl,
all
so-
about. Wherever you're watching the World Cup draw live stream from Yoga Bonito around the world, we want to hear. And yeah, welcome Angus. Welcome to everyone else as well. We've got Ross, we've got Caroline, we've got Lewis there, we've got Shaggy Doo, Iona. So yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in.
All the people. Support. Right, we'll put that one. So we're going for C tier then.
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Look at this. Everyone, just if you're curious who's doing this, this is Callum. You think there's not a bead of sweat on this guy's forehead? He's looking all handsome on the stream, but actually behind the scenes, he's doing all this production. Honestly, off the scale. So, just a virtual round of applause.
Oh well, look, it's a fun evening ahead. You know, I'm enjoying myself here. Where else do you get to wrangle in the Dykes haircuts whilst Gianni Infantino talks about
Bet you
something?
Open Goal aren't doing this.
Who knows? Right, let's take a look. Up next, Fraser, we've gone straight in. The classic skinhead. This screams Lyndon Dykes.
The Infantino. This is undoubtedly S tier.
I mean, I don't think there's even a debate on this one.
There's
When
not, no.
you see Lyndon Dykes come out of this haircut, you know you're in for it, don't you?
Yeah. I think we saw it. His impact when he shaved his hair off for the England game at Wembley at Euro 2020. He struck fear into every defender in that England team. So, yeah.
Easy as to. One of my favourite things about this haircut is that he often, does himself up with a different haircut. And then just the day before the game or the day of the game, he then comes out with the shaved head, and you're like,
Very
he's in
Scott
for it.
Brown like, innit?
So that picture actually is from the Denmark game as well, Fraser, which I don't know if that gets many bonus points or not. That image that was on screen here.
What was that, sorry?
That's from the Denmark game.
Oh, right, yeah, of course. Yeah, absolutely. Wasn't his finest in terms of output, but boy, he ran himself into the ground.
Ran himself into the ground, yeah. So, not any closer to the stream. Sorry, the stream's well underway, but the draw, I'm not sure what's happening on screen right now. We did sort of predict this, so we do have our challenges to come here whilst we go.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman's just appeared on screen. Again, we've not got actually the sound, really. We've got it very low because that would cause a bit of chaos. So we're not quite sure what's been said. There's Kaka. But it looks good. Bit of pomp.
Yeah.
From FIFA, like it.
Right, up next then, Fraser, we have the rainbow head here. I don't know what you'd call this haircut. I don't know what you go into the barbers and ask for when you get one of these.
Melted Skittles or
Yeah, Skittles on a hot summer's day.
I love it. Personally, I love it. I think it would be, it'd be up there if he'd kept it for a match day. He was obviously, I don't know, was that at Livingston he had that?
He did have that one at
So
Livingston.
Davy Martindale probably told him, look, don't show me up with that haircut. Get it shaved. So had he scored with that hairstyle or even played with that hairstyle, then it could go higher. But just because clearly it was just for a training ground day, I don't know if it's pretty iconic.
I think it's quite iconic when I think like Lyndon Dykes haircuts. I do think this one, it's different. It's unique. I've never seen anyone else with that haircut. I don't think.
Yeah, true.
I think that gets us some
Shelley
bonus
Ann Fraser
points.
Price, Jamaican sprinter. Don't know if you're familiar with her. She always has multicoloured hair, but not like Lyndon
Not
Dykes
like
does.
Lyndon Dykes. I mean, and that's quite a prestigious club to be in, isn't it? So
Exactly. So I'll let you.
I'm thinking it's better than his sort of trim.
Yeah.
I think it's got to be B or A. I will let you choose between B or A.
Go away.
A tier. Okay, here we go. We're going in big here. You're getting some hot takes tonight.
And so are FIFA, by the way, because Robbie Williams has just come out. We do a good Robbie Williams cover, Callum.
We've been known to do a bit of Robbie Williams karaoke. We're not doing that.
If anyone
tonight.
wants to hear Angels, and just comment, please, and we'll do it.
Right, okay, that one goes in to A tier. So yeah, Robbie Williams is doing something. You just knew this was going to happen. The draw starts at 5 o'clock. We came prepared though. Up next, Fraser, we are going to have Lyndon Dykes Mohawk. Your face, you don't look too impressed by this one.
Again, I don't know if he's actually gone with this in a game. If he has, I missed it. He's not. I don't think he's turned out for Scotland with that or scored for Scotland.
I've
So
not
again,
seen that, no.
he loses out on a few points there for me. So it's good. I've also, I don't know, if I went to the barber and asked for a Mohican like that and that was the outcome, I wouldn't be buzzing. So So I would give that a D, personally.
Yeah,
Stick it
it's
in
it's
D.
not a classic. It's a bit wonky as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
Sort of a bit of a wonky trim. So
it's a little bit wonky, but
you thinking D for this one then?
I would go D.
We'll go D
yes.
for this sort of wonky mohawk here.
Yeah.
Right, a solid effort though. A solid effort. Right, we'll chuck that into D tier. What's Robbie Williams singing, Fraser? By your guess.
I can't hear, but
Your lip reading's
there's some
not
lovely footage behind him. So Nicole Scherzinger's a wee Robbie Williams Nicole Scherzinger duet here. Lewis Hamilton's fizzing right now.
This is what football's about, mate.
Fizzing.
This is what football's all about. Right.
That's it.
The beautiful game, man. Right, up next, we're going to move on to Lyndon Dykes' long hair. Luscious locks here from Lyndon Dykes. I didn't actually know he had this sort of in his repertoire, but he certainly does.
This is a bit of me. This, if I was Lyndon, if I had a hairline like Lyndon, I'd be going with this, 100%. But again,
You tried recently.
I tried and failed.
You tried and failed.
Old age didn't allow me to follow through quite like Lyndon did. But
So what? I think he might have been injured for a bit of this spell as well. We didn't see
I
him
think
use it
that's
too much.
punditry. I think that's
Been a
him
bit of
doing-
punditry. Yeah, I think he did wear it for Birmingham for a bit, but long hair Lyndon Dykes. It's not his scariest, most iconic on-pitch look, but damn, he looks pretty.
He does look good, but yes, again, football terms, it's not him. So
Yeah,
I would put this. I'd give him a B for this.
a B tier.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's very fair.
Yeah. Listen, put it this way: if we get Mexico in the first game of the tournament, he turns up with that hair, I'll be worried.
Yeah, I was going to say, what hair do you want him sporting for the World
Yeah,
Cup?
Not that.
Well, what do you want to see?
I shaved.
Just the shaved head.
Yeah, for sure.
It's got to be. You got to strike fear into the opposition, don't you?
Or potentially it may come up in the next couple. I'll come to it. But there's another hairstyle that I would quite like Lyndon Dykes to turn up with
Okay.
from his Livingston days.
Okay, I'm excited for this. God, they do stretch this out, don't they? All right, up next, Lyndon Dykes' long hair, a slight variation on this. Lyndon Dykes with the hairband. Another look that you tried to master yourself, Fraser.
He's tried to. It's a little bit harsh of you, Callum.
I think you pulled it off.
No, yes, I love a bit of a wee hairband. Again, he's looking better than I did, but again, it's just not Lyndon Dykes. So, looks brilliant, but again, just lacking. So
It's just not very Lyndon, is it?
it's pretty similar to that other one as well. So I would go B straight. Just
You going high on it?
yeah, B or C.
I don't
Maybe
know.
C.
I think C. Yeah, I think C.
See, I can live with that.
I don't really think too much of Lyndon. I don't think the hairband and Lyndon Dykes in the same sentence. It's not a sentence that I'd regularly go for. So we'll try that and C tier. Sorry to anyone watching, seeing how wonky these tiers actually are on TikTok right now. But doing our best here. Right, we've got two more to come here.
Perfect.
Right, the next one, Lyndon Dykes with the cornrows. He's been well and truly done by the selection of picture here as well. It's not.
Yeah, it's not fantastic. Cultural appropriation as well.
It's like it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Not buzzing. I don't think. I mean, this is kind of if you can see anyone who has hair and you can see their scalp like that, it's a little bit intimidating. So,
He does look a little bit like a little girl that's been on his holidays and came back with a new haircut.
yeah, just also with neck tattoos.
And neck tattoos,
So,
which regularly
yeah.
happens actually, yeah.
Yeah, it's an interesting. It's a weird mix. I would go F with this.
I think this is the one that goes in F tier, doesn't it? Yeah.
Sorry, Lyndon. I'm all for people trying new things and discovering new things about themselves, but
Look, there's no need to apologise to Lyndon Dykes, okay?
yeah.
The fact he's got a tier list of haircuts in the first place is quite impressive. So
Exactly.
yeah, he better not rock up in South America with this one though, or Central America. Sorry, if it's Mexico in that first game, better not rock up with that trim. I will not be impressed. Right, we've got one more to come, Fraser. I think this might be the one you were waiting for.
That's it. I hope so. If it is, then I wouldn't mind seeing this.
Lyndon
There we
Dykes,
go.
blonde hair, back in his Livingston days here as well.
Quality. This. When I see that picture, I just think of him lobbing. Who was the goalkeeper at the time? Craig Gordon at Celtic, or
Oh, I might mean when just lifted it over, didn't he?
yeah, left it at
Little ding.
at Almond Vale
That was lovely.
on Livingston 1. Like that was Lyndon Dykes at his very best with that hairstyle. If he goes with this look again in Mexico City next year, then we'll be laughing. So
I'm thinking. I like this. I prefer the shaved head, but I like this. This is.
I would go
peak
A tier with this. This is vintage.
This is on par with the rainbow hair. This is quite Livingston. He was going a bit wild for a while, wasn't he? I'll give you that.
Vintage Dykes, this. Oh, there's a Statue of Liberty there.
So talking of Scotland strikers then, Fraser, we've finished off our tier list here then. So we've got the shaved head.
Sorry, Callum. The Peace Prize has been given to
big
the
update.
Honourable Donald Trump. So,
Brilliant. Thoughts on that, Fraser?
Yeah, might just boycott the draw now.
There he is walking around, giving someone a hug.
Yep. Wonder if the peace was for the 40 countries that will be allowed in the US.
The 40 of the 40. Oh,
not the other two that I've been told that.
I mean, Iraq could still qualify. So.
That's true.
Yeah.
So Iraq, Iran, and Haiti probably wouldn't agree with this one, but who am I to?
I know we're not a
decisions
political podcast here.
Infantino, eh?
Yeah. Big congratulations to Donald Trump. Where would he come in our haircut tier list? Pretty iconic, to be fair.
Listen, if I'm his age, what is he? 80? 78?
95
84?
or something?
If I'm his age and I've got a head of hair like that, I'd be quite happy to be fair.
Yeah. It's iconic. It's a very iconic
quite
haircut.
good,
That's an A-tier haircut, I'd say, at least.
Yeah, look at that quiff, man. Quality. Anyway, back to the real matters at hand.
Yes, the tier list is finished. So we've got shaved head, S tier. A tier, we've got the rainbow and the blonde hair. B tier, we've got his long hair. C tier, we've got his barnet. I've had to call that. His hairband. D tier, we've got the sort of wobbly mohawk.
Yep.
And F tier, we have gone for
the braids.
The braids.
The
cornrows, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's Lyndon Dykes haircuts in the tier list then, Fraser. So
brilliant.
I think we did mention before we were going to shoot as well, which is in the full challenge we're going to do. We were going to talk about a few sort of wild card players to make the World Cup squad. Then, Fraser, you been thinking about that at all?
I have. We've there's a few wild card players that I've wanted in the squad for a while, but
yes.
I think Steve Clarke was well and truly vindicated against Denmark in his decision to sort of keep the squad settled. But there are players that I'm quite passionate about. That's quite a trophy that's been brought out here for the Peace Prize. But yeah, there's quite a few players that I'm would be interested to see. I think we've got, and I've talked about it before, I think we lack a pace in the wide areas. So there's some players that I've earmarked that I wouldn't mind seeing. Sort of.
Are you gonna tell us any of them?
Can I say them now? Sorry, I was leaving it up to.
Yeah.
So obviously the one on everyone's lips is Harvey Barnes at the moment. I think if Scotland can get Harvey Barnes signed up, because I think the squad, it'll be a 30-man squad.
Yeah.
So it's not like someone's going to lose their place as a result of Harvey Barnes. I know there's a lot of discussion about whether or not, a player that previously kind of turned down Scotland almost.
Out comes Donald onto the stage as we go on.
This is a big shock, this. But yeah, I would love to see Harvey Barnes. I think put all that to the side. He seems like a nice guy. I think I understand his position he's in. He's a very good player. He's waiting. He's obviously sees himself as English and feels more English, so he's trying to get an England squad. If it seems that he's not going to make it and he wants to play for Scotland, then I'm okay with that, as long as he is committed and he offers something that we definitely don't have. So
I'm just shocked. Donald Trump has just awarded himself with a medal that was brought out on a plaque that he took off and put around his own neck. It's just unbelievable. There's no man that can put a medal around his neck. No, but I fully agree on Harvey Barnes. This is incredibly distracting here. Something I never thought I'd see. But Harvey Barnes, I agree with you. I think his best case scenario if he becomes an England international is he gets maybe 5 caps, 10 caps, if he say he was lucky. Whereas he could be such an important player for Scotland. We know what those big nights at Hampden are like. If you ask Che Adams if he would rather, if he's glad he's a Scotland international, or maybe he held on and got 1 cap for England, 2 caps for England, what's better? I think he would, in a heartbeat, say being a Scotland international those nights at Hampden and obviously going to a tournament. So Harvey Barnes definitely a player on the lips for that, isn't he? So
for sure. In terms of other sort of fast wide players, we've discussed Lewis Morgan. He's been
Lewis
in
Morgan,
the
yeah.
he's been in the media in the last week or
Ryan
so.
Gould's been missing for a while, but I think he's
Yeah.
got to be a guarantee in the squad if he's fully fit.
I'd love Ryan Gould in terms of that kind of profile. Ryan Gould's kind of like a John McGinn, Ryan Christie. Like he can play.
I thought he was
out
quite
wide,
good in those
but-
Nations League games out there, though.
Oh,
Yeah, he's got a bit
good.
more. He does have a bit of zip, like in a sort of different way.
But
doesn't
he's not got the kind of pace that Ben Doak has.
Mm.
And so I have Ryan Gould's biggest fan. So I want him also called up. But in terms of players that are going to add a bit of pace and maybe offer a bit of an out ball when we're inevitably going to be under the cosh at some points, players like Lewis Morgan, I think, can offer that. He's commenting on this stream right now. As Lewis Morgan.
Oh, call him up. Yeah. He's keen. He's ready for it.
But get Lewis Morgan, if he can pick up a bit of form club level. Harvey Barnes and then Callum Dembele. I'm keeping an eye on
him. That's a name you've been saying for a while.
Of course. But listen, he's not been. He is a genuinely good quality player. Similar sort of profile to Ben Doak. Ben Doak's clearly, liable to picking up a few injuries. So if Callum Dembele, if Scotland are playing a certain way and Ben Doak gets injured, then Callum Dembele to come off the bench and offer something, I think is a good option. But again, he's someone that's previously elected to go down a different route away from Scotland, but he was about 14 at the time, so I reckon he could be.
Have you forgiven him? Switching over at the age of 14 to
I will
England under 15s, wasn't it?
Past it.
You see past
With
that,
his
yeah.
skill.
See with his skill, yeah.
And he's got a wee Glasgow accent, man. He's as Glaswegian as they come. So get him in the squad. So yeah, they're kind of players I would look to see. And then I don't know, Callum, if you've touched on Ryan Gould. Have you got any others that?
It is those attacking areas you're sort of looking at, obviously quite settled in other areas of the pitch. I think the squad that got there deserve to get that chance to come back, don't they, for the main part, with a few additions in there, of course. Striking debate will always be interesting. I think Dykes and Adams have been quite consistent, solid picks in the squad. Then the other two can move around a little bit. I don't think either of us are the biggest George Hurst fans in the world, but maybe he's seen as an alternative to Dykes in there. Kieran Bowie, if he can get into form for the rest of the season. Obviously Shankland as well. There's a lot of competition up in that striker position. So
You're leaving one out that you mentioned the other day.
Who am I missing out?
Big Ollie McBurney.
Ollie McBurney as well, who I actually wouldn't want to see in the squad, but he's in good form, and all reports out of the English Championship is he's been on fire.
I think if you're gonna call up a sort of Championship donkey, this is really harsh. I hope George Hurst seems like a lovely guy, but if you're gonna call up that profile of player, Ollie McBurney is doing more at that level than George Hurst is right now.
Yeah.
He did all right out in Spain in La Liga last season. He's a bit of a character. I don't know. I was never convinced with him before, but if it's taken him this long, if it's taken him that time to sort of mature as a player and become a bit more productive, then he obviously knows his way to go. I'm not saying I want him called up, but he's got to be in the conversation. I'd be more hoping that sort of Ross Stewart got back into a bit of fitness and a bit of
shout if he could get fit again.
a bit of form. Then I would maybe like to see him, but he just doesn't seem to be able to put more than 2 games together. So it's probably unlikely. But
now Paddy in the chat as well, calling for Andy Todd, a man who knows where the goals are, but
yeah,
maybe a bit early there.
Listen, Big Barney Stewart as well.
Big Barney, yeah. Didn't even know he was Scottish until he got called up to the 21s. So
Did he know he was Scottish? Is he American or?
no, he's English.
Oh, he's English.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I mean, listen, if he keeps banging them in for Dunfermline,
You never know.
yeah, okay, maybe that's a little step too far. But yeah, it's good to see that there's young players like that are doing it at that level. And obviously, we've seen the fast rise of some players from the Championship up. You never know what could happen by June.
Right, yeah, well, Donald Trump's finally finished talking after about 15, 20 minutes. Fraser, whilst we wait for the draw to actually start, do you want to do a quick challenge I put together for you?
I'd love to, please.
Do you want to move into that? Okay, you're gonna enjoy this one, Fraser. You've got no idea what's coming up here.
I know I've seen the graphic, but I've not got a Scooby what have to do with it?
Well, there's 15 of something.
Right.
So is this Heidi Klum talking still, Fraser?
That is, yeah.
I saw Ria
Do you
Ferdinand's
want to-
going to be making an appearance pretty soon.
Do you want to pause and listen?
Not particularly, no. This is way more exciting. Right, Fraser, you've got a challenge to come here, okay? So,
Bring it.
can you see that list of players? You should know who they are anyway.
Yeah, I can see.
You can see it, yeah.
Yeah, I can see
Taking
it,
a
I can
close look in there. So, Fraser, that is the starting lineup from Scotland against Denmark, and I want to know if you can work this out, okay? From all the players that played in Scotland against Denmark, there were 16 SPFL clubs represented that these players have played for.
15 or 16?
16.
16.
16. So, from the players that played in Scotland, Denmark, 16 SPFL clubs have been represented. Can you name all of them? So, 14 players, 16 clubs. And I've given you them just as a bit of a bonus. I'm sure you could remember who they are anyway.
Yeah.
But can you name all of them?
Okay, so let's just go from
Will you not go too quick, just so I can take them off as we go as well?
Craig Gordon, it's Hearts and Celtic.
That's it. That's 2.
Was he a coach at Dumbarton? Is that why he's pictured in a Dumbarton trackie? He didn't.
He was a coach at Dumbarton when he thought he was
never
going to
played.
retire, yeah. Thank God he didn't.
Aaron Hickey was just Hearts, so covered that. Hanley, was he at like Queen of the South before he went? Don't think he was. So Hanley, obviously Hibs. Scott McKenna, I'll enjoy this one. Aberdeen,
Yep.
Ayr United.
Correct.
No one else? Don't think there was anyone else. Andy Robertson, Queen's Park, Dundee United.
Queen's Park and Dundee United, correct. Yep. That puts you on 7 of the clubs represented by the 14 players that play for Scotland.
Lewis Ferguson was Hamilton.
Hamilton, yep.
Was he is? And Aberdeen, but we
Hamilton
covered
and
that.
Aberdeen, yep.
Ben Doak, Ayr United. For
You're not getting it,
I
but
know you're not. Don't need to. There's already represented.
got it ready.
Ryan Christie, Inverness.
Inverness.
This would have been hard without seeing the names for sure.
I feel like you just have to sit there and think of the team. You obviously
yeah.
know the team, so
Ryan Christie.
6 more.
They're just bringing out the trophy here. Got an unreal fact about the World Cup trophy. But back to this. Ryan Christie, Scott McTominay, John McGinn, St Mirren,
Yeah. St Mirren.
Dykes, Queen of the South, and Livingston.
Correct and correct.
And then Lawrence Shankland, there's one more with him that we've not covered.
Who have you said so far for Shankland?
So Ayr, Aberdeen, Queen's Park, St Mirren,
St Mirren, yeah.
and Greenock Morton.
You've actually got... Yeah.
Is there one more after that?
No, you've actually got 3 more left, I was going to say, sorry.
Kenny 3 more?
3 more clubs you've not said.
What? Is this including players on the bench?
Only the ones that came on.
Oh, no.
So, sorry, it's 15 players played, 16 clubs.
And I've only got 13 here, 12.
You've got 12 of the 15. You're missing... All 3 of them are loan moves.
This isn't going to be good.
What do you remember about Scott McKenna's career?
Not a lot, clearly. Who did he play with before Ayr or after?
Well, what do you remember? Well, tell me about Scott McKenna's career. With Ayr United.
Well, he was only on loan for like half a season.
Was he?
What do you mean?
I'll give it. He was on loan at Ayr twice.
Was he?
Once in League One and then once in the Championship. And that was sandwiched by a loan move somewhere else.
Oh, I don't know. I actually don't know that.
Do you not know?
Nah.
No guesses? We'll come back to it.
Who?
You've also got
Was it
Lawrence.
Rovers? Nah.
You've got Lawrence Shankland as well. He had another loan move. I'm going to give you 3 wrong guesses here.
Dundee United, Hearts, Ayr, Aberdeen, Morton, St Mirren. Who else did Lawrence Shankland play at?
Looking for clubs represented by the in the SPFL by the players that played for Scotland against Denmark.
Oh, I genuinely can't think.
Come back to it. He was quite young. The other player was Kenny McLean. And this is one that I saw because they did a post on Twitter after he scored that goal and said that he actually scored his first career goal for them, which I did not know.
Was that like East Fife or something? No.
Nah.
Oh, who? No, I don't know. You've stumped me there.
On all of them?
Yeah.
You've got one more hint. You can guess wrong if you want. You've got 2 championship clubs and 1 League One club. The League One club is Scott McKenna. You out?
No. League One club was Scott McKenna.
Yeah.
It's going to be, if it was at Aberdeen, it's unlikely. He wasn't at Peterhead, was he?
No.
Or Cove?
No.
So it's not Inverness, it's not Peterhead, Cove, Hamilton, Queen of the South. It's not going to be Kelty. So that leaves us with Stenhouse Muir, East Fife.
I feel like you don't know.
I don't know.
Do you want to know? Right. Scott McKenna had loan spell at Alloa.
Alloa.
In between his loan spells at Ayr.
Right, okay.
Lawrence Shanklin was at another championship club. Scored quite a few goals. But this is a long time ago now, though.
Nah, I can tell you.
Dunfermline Athletic.
Wow.
And then your final one is Kenny McLean from the halfway line.
Nah.
That was our Broth FC.
Really?
Yeah, had loan spell
Wow.
at the Smokies, which I did
there
not
you go.
actually know.
That's good stuff.
Right, the stream is the draw's actually yet to start. Answer a quick question there. But I reckon it looks like it's going to be on its way pretty soon.
Yeah, it does look like it's fast approaching.
We are full on time here whilst we get to that. Fraser, we've got one more challenge to come. Should we get that out of the way now? I think we might be able to do it nice time for the draw starting.
Do it, yeah. Let's do it.
Final one is that we are going to be ranking Adidas kits for the 2026 World Cup. So we've got a nice array of kits up here. Fraser, you've got one of them next to you, the Scotland one. We'll have to see if that one comes up. So we're going to give them a rating, a grade, perhaps you should say, from A+ all the way down. Sorry about my camera here. This is very annoying. But there we go. Back in frame. Right. Should we just jump straight into this one then, Fraser?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, our first kit to come up, it's going to be the España kit, Spain.
I'm a fan of this. I know you're not.
I don't mind it. I like it, but it's a Spain kit. Spain kits are always quite sort of same, aren't they?
Yeah. I can understand it is a little bit. I don't know. They just have a picture of a bull, or
Yeah, they could do something a bit more creative with it. I mean, it's a Spain kit. Spain kit's always nice.
Yeah. I think it's very nice.
Okay,
Personally,
maybe a B-.
I'd give it a B-.
B-, you happy to go with that? Yeah. They could just do a bit more. We've got the chunky Adidas sort of sleeves this year. Obviously, that's across all the kits. We're not docking points for that.
Quite like that. Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I do.
I don't mind. They always do something a bit different, don't they, with it? So, nice detailing on the back, though. We've got a good
very
picture here.
nice touch.
Right, up next, we've got the Saudi Arabia kit. Now, this is something a bit different. It does look a little bit like a sort of a carpet.
Well, I think
A Weatherspoons plate, maybe?
maybe that is. Maybe they're going, like the sort of Arabian carpets and things.
They probably actually are. That would make a lot of sense. It's Saudi Arabia, yeah.
Term that is what they're called. But I think it's a little bit of a knockoff of a Mexico kit, though. Like Mexico did it first,
Yeah.
but I still really like it, and I like the Mexico kit. So for me, this would be an A. Yeah, this would be an A.
We're going for an A.
Personally,
giving this an A, yeah. Long live the carpet, man. Long live the carpet.
Exactly.
I'm all for it. Up next. Who else? But Scotland. We've got this one next to you. Fraser, Scotland kit. It's been a talking point for a long time. You're wearing a lovely one here. It's a talking point for a long time on this channel. I meant to say that. We spent ages talking about Scotland kits.
Yeah.
Centralised badge. You a fan of it?
I like it. Yeah. It's nice. I think it adds a much needed bit of spice to this kit, because it is lacking in something. It's a very, very nice kit. It's very smart, but it is lacking in something. So I think the centralised badge is nice. I didn't like this one that I'm wearing when it first came out, and I grew to absolutely love it. So I'm hoping that the same. I think this is fantastic. Angus has already commented in the chat. The new top is beautiful. So
oh yeah,
I believe he would maybe put this as an A. I would put this A- maybe. I would give this an A-, B+.
Yeah, like a B+. Give it a B+. Yeah,
B+.
I'm a fan of it as well. Yeah, I like the centralised badge. It's not got like tons of like character going to it, but it's a Scotland home kit. It's nice. Yeah, smart. On the screen now, we've got some of the delegates coming out, standing in front of their.
Donald J. Trump is going to be pulling the balls out of one of the.
What a shock there as well. Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of permutations to come up in this, so we will touch on a couple of them shortly before it does come up. But I think we've got time to go for a couple more tops here because we're having a bit of fun with this. Shout out to Team Allison in the chat. Big fan of what we do. Dundee United fan?
Oh, yes, love to see that. I'm personally an Ayr United fan and a football fan.
And a football fan, yeah.
Callum, do you want to disclose?
Who I support?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a Ray Rovers fan. I think that's quite public. I forgot.
You've not mentioned it.
Can't actually see my start spot thing in the background anymore. My camera's zoomed in so much. But yeah, shout out in the chat. Thank you for watching. We're on to the Mexico kit now, Fraser. This is a bit of a stunner here.
This is A+ for me. Gorgeous, and I presume they'll have red socks, white shorts. Like it's
very staunch of you, Fraser.
It's fantastic. I love it.
No, I know.
Very nice. That looks like Nicholas Raskin. It's not, but actually up close it really doesn't.
It does not look like Nicholas Raskin at all. I don't know how the Mexicans keep getting away with this, Fraser. It's stunning, eh?
That is stunning, yeah.
Yeah, only they get away with designs like that. I imagine if Scotland rocked up wearing something like that, it might be a bit.
Well, that's what I wish they would do, like a wee thistle pattern or a tartan pattern or something. I suppose this has got a bit of a pattern on it as well, but it's subtle.
Not this sort of
something
Aztec sort of design here, isn't it? Yeah. This could be an A+. Do we just go straight in? An A+?
100%. The long sleeves there that he's wearing. Wow. Perfect.
Shout out to Adidas. I mean, this whole thing basically is that's
quite good at this making kits thing.
Yeah, they should keep it up. I think. Yeah, I would definitely get that kit. Up next, we have Japan.
I'm conscious of the fact that I'm ranking everyone a B or an A, but I just love a Japan kit as well. For example, you can't
Japan top. Oh, we've got
sides on the stream. This is possibly my favourite kit of all time. Look at that.
That's a stunner. Yeah.
Where is it?
There we go. It's in frame there. Yeah.
So I'm a big
Japan always do a good job.
A Japan fan.
Yeah, there's not tons going on with this kit, but the long sleeve looks cool as well in this picture.
The blue samurai.
The blue samurai. Yeah.
There you go.
Pretty cool. Maybe a B.
I'd go B. Yeah.
B. You happy with that? As I say, Japan kits are always.
I would maybe go an A-, but I'll let you have a B.
I'll go for a B. Yeah. You've been too generous. Up next, Adidas. If they know how to do one thing, it's Germany kits. Fraser, what are your thoughts on this one?
For this is as good as it gets, really, isn't it?
That's pretty stylish, isn't it? Yeah.
This is my point with the Scotland top. I feel like they could have done something. Imagine Scotland had a navy kit and then it was like green and like white, green and purple stripes like that along the chest.
Pop in it, yeah.
Just like a thistle or something. Oh, anyway, fantastic. That's iconic. If Germany were to go on and win the World Cup, I mean, I know that it's based off of one of their kits, maybe from the 90s or the 80s.
You've actually stole one of my questions there. What do you think about? I like a kit that doesn't captures a little bit of the old sort of history of like a previous kit. Obviously, Scotland had some pretty iconic kits in the 80s and 90s. We've not really seen like modern takes on them yet, which is
I think that's what this one is.
A little bit, yeah.
I think this is like trying to sort of maybe back to maybe the 70s or 80s kits. But I was
thinking like the colour of the away ones. I should have said that. Yeah,
but no, I'm
like
all for it. I think it's fantastic. As long as you're not trying they're not trying to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah,
but they're just an ode to the old classics. So
how are you grading this one?
A+ for me.
A+.
Yeah.
We agree an A.
We'll
for the Mexico one. So
right, okay, fair enough.
For the Mexico one, right. Up next, Colombia. Now. You know what? Maybe the reason we had to save an A+ was for this one because this is absolutely stunning. The colours of it are just beautiful, man.
It's brilliant. The only problem with this top is the badge is awful. Like Colombia, their country and nation and like national team deserve a better badge than that. It's just a football.
I mean, there's not much they can do about the badges there, but
no, well, of course, but like the Colombian FA need to sort that, and also it's made, for me personally, it's made an A+, with the blue shorts. Without the blue shorts, it's kind of just a yellow top. So I love it. I think it's one of the, in terms of the whole kit, It's phenomenal. But
the draw is getting underway in front of us. We've got one more kit to look at. We are just currently getting Canada, Mexico, and the USA drawn out. Final kit here is what we're giving Colombia. Sorry, I didn't ask you there, Fraser.
I would give it an A.
An A?
Yeah.
I love it. I do love it. We'll go for an A. That could be an A+ for me, but I put Germany
the top itself.
But the badge knocks it down for you.
The badge, yeah.
Colombian FA, take a look at yourself, honestly. What are you thinking? Final kit up here. We've got the Belgium kit. Not a huge amount going on with this one here.
Yeah, it's nice. Again, it's a really smart kit.
Smart.
It's lovely, but it's just missing something. Like, why is there not a wee Red Devil on it or something?
That would be exciting. They did they smashed with their Tintin kit as well, which is actually,
exactly. Yeah.
actually next to you somewhere. So
I would give this like a B.
Yeah.
Maybe a C even.
Maybe C. We'll give it a C.
It's
a pass grade still. You passed. You didn't fail Adidas. Good job Adidas on the kits this year. So
yeah. Sort of Donald Trump's just
right. I wonder who he's going to draw out here. So Donald Trump is unscrewing his ball. He's done a great. He's doing a great job on it. Well, we're going to jump straight back then into actually watching the stream. And the USA are drawn out by President Trump.
Yeah.
Straight into Group D. So, should we talk through some of the permutations of this draw? Then, obviously, we're going to go through the pot 1 teams now first, which is going to have some of the big dogs in it, as well as the 3 host nations, which is Canada, Mexico, and the USA. If we are drawn into Group 1 against Mexico, then we would be playing the very first game of the World Cup yet again, just like, well, I say yet again, like I was going to say, like we did in the Euros, obviously.
Yep.
Very recently.
1998.
Just in 98.
We were involved in the curtain raiser for France 1998, and we did okay in that game. So, yeah, I feel like we lost that game 2-1. We lost 5-1 against Germany. We need to right some wrongs, and there's no better place to do it than the home of the hand of God.
That is true, yeah. Oh,
So-
they're taking a selfie.
Oh,
Things
God.
are getting a bit woke on stage here. Yeah. Similarly, though, if we are drawn into Group D with the USA, that would also be their opening game of the competition. I don't believe it would be if we were faced up against Canada. I don't think our first game would be against them, but we'd be the USA's first game.
Right.
I think you're welcome to fact check me on that.
No. Maybe Heidi Klum could tell us.
I bet that's
Maybe she is
exactly
telling-
what she's talking about right now, the specifics of the draw. So, yeah, they're the first teams out. Fraser, any of those countries, one that you'd fancy facing?
The host nations.
The host nations, yeah.
Well, any of them, yeah, quite happily, any of them. I would like the USA in the hope that Scotland's games would be on the East Coast because that's better time-wise and flight-wise. And
Flight-wise, certainly, yeah.
a little bit more accessible. I'd like Mexico because I want to be involved in a sort of fiesta.
It'll be the opening ceremony
Opening
and then
ceremony,
into the
yeah.
game, which would be incredible.
But I also I'd love Canada because Toronto and Vancouver, 2 beautiful cities, and winnable game against Canada, but also would be good fun as well off the pitch. So I happily take any of those countries, any of those groups.
So, of course, as well, if we are drawn up against one of those sides, it would mean that in Group D, we wouldn't be able to get one of the Caribbean nations, so probably looked at one of the weaker ones, maybe increased our chance of getting possibly one of the European teams in Group D, pot 4, which is maybe one of the tougher ones to look at. So you're taking that into consideration as well?
Yeah, but I think, the likelihood, one of the European teams are going to be good, but we've beaten Denmark. We could beat Czech Republic. We could beat sort of Wales, Northern Ireland. These are all teams that we could take on. I'd love the Irish, as I said. Again, beatable. So, Timu Allison asking us, is that a break again?
Yes, it is another break.
We've got a lot of good footage to use to FIFA. So,
yeah.
They're still going, but
I think it was just the formality of getting the first 3 teams out there. But yeah, we'll be following up on that pretty soon. Big thanks to everyone as well that's tuned in, wherever they've been in and out on TikTok or on YouTube. Any extra subscriptions or follows as well, always appreciated.
Yes, absolutely.
First, we hit our 5,000 goal. Do you think we could hit 6,000 before Christmas, New Year's?
That would be fantastic.
It'd be a Merry Christmas in the Rattray household, I tell you. If we hit 6,000 followers.
We're on the road to 10k. 10k before the World Cup.
10k before the World Cup would be phenomenal.
The road to 10k would be fantastic. So yeah, if you are watching along and enjoying this, if you're not enjoying it, just follow us anyway.
Yeah.
Just scroll past.
We appreciate that, yeah.
That would be great for us. We'd really appreciate that. But if we also hope that you're enjoying it. So, But sorry, back to the permutations of the draw. Callum, would you like...
What else do you want to know, my friend? Just anything.
Everything, yeah.
Well, coming up in this, of course, one European team has to be in each group, Fraser. So there's 16 European teams going into this 42-team World Cup, which is the biggest World Cup.
48 team.
48 team.
Yeah.
48 team World Cup. 16 European ones. We do need to have one in each group, and you can have no more than 2 European teams in each group. So looking at this pot one, if we are drawn, out with a, if we're drawn up against a European team, then we obviously can have a European team in pot 2, which has a fair few of them in, a few sort of familiar faces to us in that group as well. So that's all stuff to think about. By the time we actually get to pot 3, we might be at a stage where it's almost just placing teams in the relevant places rather than waiting for your ball to come out. So
in pot 1, for example, you've spoken there. We've got Canada, Mexico, USA, as we know, but then the next 9 teams. So there's 12 teams in each pot. The next 9 teams, it's done by world ranking. So Spain ranked 1 in the world. Argentina, France, England, Brazil, Portugal, Netherlands, Belgium, Germany. So there's some pretty big dogs in there. There's some teams other than Canada, Mexico and USA. I think Scotland could take on Belgium. Portugal, we've shown that we can go toe-to-toe, and so can Ireland. So they're there to be got at. But I just think with teams like Spain, Argentina, France, England, Germany, I worry that
they've got a lot.
They've just got too much firepower. Yeah. So I think personally for me, we want to hope that maybe we get Netherlands, Belgium, Portugal, and if not them, Canada, Mexico, USA. If we were to get the Belgium, Netherlands, Portugal, that means it leaves the door open to us getting maybe one of the easier ranked pot 4 teams that you spoke about there, Callum. So it'll be interesting. I'm not really too sure. I've got, when I think about a sort of a nightmare draw and a dream draw, I've got about 4 or 5 different dream draws, I think. And in terms of a nightmare draw, I don't think there's probably only about 2 scenarios where it's really bad.
I mean, you could really be looking at this and say it could be Argentina, Morocco. Could be a case which would be tough to semi-finalists.
Yeah, Morocco though. I mean, you could maybe argue that there's tougher teams in pot 2 than Morocco. I know they obviously did really well to get to the semis last time. I don't think that's a team that... It's teams like sort of Colombia for me. They look like they've got some serious firepower. Morocco obviously do, but their best players are right back, which our best players are left back. So
what a matchup!
I just, whereas Colombia, they've got John Duran, they've got Luis Diaz, they've got Daniel Munoz at right back, they've got all sorts of quality players in that team. James Rodriguez still the captain for them, scored
until you got James Rodriguez. A lot of pace in that Colombia team as well, as you'd always expect, which Scotland are extremely lacking in, unfortunately, other than Ben Gannon Doak when he's playing. So
so I think there's a lot of teams in pot 2. Like I wouldn't be too worried about Morocco.
Would you not?
I wouldn't. It's not an easy team, but Morocco, funnily enough, the last team Scotland ever played at World Cup final, and it went terribly. So
it did, yeah.
3-0 to Morocco. So Craig Burley got sent off in that game. So maybe we need to get Morocco to right some wrongs, or maybe we steer clear because they have our number. I'm not sure, but there's. I mean, listen, any team in the pot 1 and 2 are going to be tricky. So. We've got another song.
We've got a musical interlude now after the excitement of 3 teams getting drawn out into the groups we knew they'd get drawn out into.
Yeah, so that's quite a get up for Lauren Hill there. But.
So Fraser, are you thinking of heading out to the USA? I'm sort of asking you for the stream and just personally, I'm asking you as well. Sort of.
I'm certainly thinking of it. I miss Germany 2024.
Yeah,
that will live with me for a long time. I think I enjoyed it. It was brilliant being in Glasgow and taking in the tournament from home, but I think this is a potentially once in a lifetime opportunity. I know I've spoken to a lot of older guys that said they didn't go to the 98 World Cup because they said they'll go to the next one 28 years later. Now is that chance, and so it might not come again. Scotland, I don't know if FIFA keep expanding the World Cup we might be at everyone, but it's not a foregone conclusion. So, yeah, I think I have to. Callum, I know you're obviously you'll be there.
That currently is the plan. Sort of looking at the finances of this, and what have we got? What has someone got to count in for if they're looking to go out? So we've got flights to think about, obviously. I don't know. Do you think the cost of flights are going to shoot up in the coming days after this?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Oh, great.
I think they will, but yeah, that's what credit cards are for. No, I'm only joking. That's not what they're for. But yeah, there's 3. Well, how many regions are there, Callum? We've got, so there's obviously stadiums, and there's sort of, because it's such a vast tournament this time. It's not like it's in Germany where, you know, you can probably get around the country quite easily.
You could get a hub and sort of get like a train from there. Yeah,
this is a massive World Cup on as big a scale as
a blooming continent we've got to travel here.
So exactly. So you've got matches in Vancouver on the west coast of Canada, and then you've got matches down in Mexico and Guadalajara and Mexico City, and then you've got matches on the east coast of the US in Philadelphia, New York, Boston, I think, as well. So there's a lot to consider. I think Scotland fans, if your money's not an issue, possibly would love the idea of getting Mexico and being stationed in Mexico, maybe even the west coast of the US and LA, etc. But if the purse strings are a little bit tighter, which I'm sure they will be for most, like ourselves, Callum.
Speak for yourself. No,
okay. Then the East Coast is probably, I think, what we're hoping for. We've got, I don't know how they're sort of grouped together, but you've got Vancouver, Seattle, San Francisco, LA, all sort of West Coast. You've got Guadalajara, Monterrey, Mexico City, Houston, Dallas, sort of Southern America, then Kansas City as well. I don't know what region they'll come into. And then on the East Coast, you've got Toronto, Boston, New York, Philadelphia, Atlanta and Miami. So I don't know, is it grouped into 3 areas?
Yeah, Central, East, West of
Central,
South.
East and West.
I believe so. I've got all of them down, so we'll get to that one when we get to it. Zach Love in the chat asking where Luke is.
No way, who's that?
Zach Love. I'm not sure who Zach Love is, but yeah, shout out to Zach Love in the chat saying hi to Luke. We will always whenever we get to see him.
He went for a pee, Luke, but he never came back.
I know, yeah. Went out to get some milk from the shops, man, and Luke never came back. No, shout out to Luke. He's left the podcast these days, unfortunately. Smashing it with Hearts though. If you see any sort of aesthetically pleasing content on the Hearts socials, it is often starts with a nice sort of camera pan, like an angle like that, and I'm like, here we go, Luke McGuire production. So
with the Luke McGuire watermark of a disco ball. If there's a disco ball at any point in the video, you know.
No, it's Luke McGuire's
yeah.
touch on that one.
Sorry, Nicky Sutcliffe, 2997 there. I don't have my CU Jimmy hat.
Do you know Nicky Sutcliffe?
I'm it's my pal.
One of your pals.
But he's just asking where my lucky hat is.
And your chinos as well. I was wondering how a random person would know about your lucky chinos. Fraser, are you wearing your lucky chinos today?
No, I'm wearing.
Going for the jeans today.
My chinos.
Chinos.
But my lucky, whoever Scotland get, I'll wear my lucky chinos in the first game of the tournament. My CU Jimmy hat was stolen by my pal, my good friend Michael. If he's watching, he took that off. It was for the Scotland-England game, actually, at the Euros.
Oh, was it? Okay.
And by stolen, he was wearing it and went home with it. And that's fair enough, because we were all having a party. We'd had a few drinks to celebrate what was a fantastic draw. And he had to see you, Jimmy hat. So, but no, I'm not wearing it. But what I do have is my lucky Scotland top on. So
yeah. So budgeting then for the World Cup. Then I think
budgeting with Yoga Bonito.
Budgeting with Yoga Bonito is that's still
paper round.
This lady is still singing here.
Lemonade stand at the weekends.
Yes, exactly. Deliver a
gambling. No, I'm just. No. Sorry.
I think East Coast would be the cheaper of the options, certainly. So maybe hoping for that, just from a pure perspective of getting across. You lost something?
Sorry, I'm just looking for my water bottle, but you carry on talking, Callum.
I will do, yeah. So it could be East Coast. Obviously, there could be a fair few miles you do cover, though. Obviously, so we do have everything mapped out. So as soon as we know what group we're in, we'll know exactly where we are. It could be as far as Mexico up to Seattle, Philadelphia, Houston. Is there anywhere in America you've not been that you'd want to go to, Fraser?
Well, I've only been to New York, so I'd love to go anywhere else.
Anywhere.
I don't know. I'm not drawn to Kansas City.
Do you know where Kansas City is? What state?
That's Kansas City. That'll be Iowa.
I thought you would have guessed Kansas.
Of course it is. Oh my god, I overthought that one. Is it Kansas?
No, it's in Missouri.
Oh right, okay. For a second there, I was like, oh, Kansas is a state. Oh no, that's good.
Kansas is a state, but Kansas City's not in Kansas.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, right.
You've just thrown yourself up
it.
like 4 times that. You're like, yeah, Kansas is a state, but Kansas City is not in Kansas. Kansas City's in Missouri, I believe.
There you go.
Yeah, I think. I'm not certain on that, but
Is it near 3 billboards in Ebbing, Missouri? Must be.
Maybe. Kansas City,
Who
Missouri.
knows? Well, there you go. I've learned something there. I did not know Kansas was in Missouri.
No, Kansas City's in Missouri.
City's.
Kansas isn't Kansas.
Right,
Kansas City's in
that's
Missouri.
rather confusing.
Someone I worked that one out. My ex-girlfriend saw Taylor Swift in Kansas City, and it baffled me that wasn't in Kansas when she said she was in Missouri.
Yeah.
So there you go.
That's the Americans for you.
So Kansas City doesn't jump out to you. Anywhere else you do want to go though before you start slagging off Missouri again?
I would in America. Are we talking just America here? Or all?
It could be Canada or Mexico.
Vancouver is on the list. I think Vancouver in the summer would be bloody beautiful. I also think that sort of Mexico City would be brilliant. Homeless World Cup will be in Mexico City.
Homeless World Cup will be in Mexico as well, yeah.
So you never know, might have a chance to go. If Scotland don't get stationed in Mexico City, we might have another chance to go there. But yeah, I think I would be drawn to San Francisco, Los Angeles, Seattle. I've heard good things from
I like Seattle. Yeah,
yourself. You're my source.
I'm your source there. Yeah, Seattle's cool. Long way away, but
so yeah, I wouldn't say I'm too drawn to the Texan cities. Sorry if there's any Texans watching. It's just not a place that I'm overly drawn to, but wouldn't mind going.
Wouldn't mind that. Yeah,
It's just a bit too hot at that time of year, I think.
Shame.
You need that sea breeze.
So today's draw is in Washington as well. Washington, not somewhere we'll be able to go. However, that's a big shame because, of course, we've got the Scotland sort of Washington Tartan Supporters Club or something like that. What was
Andrews Society.
St Andrews Society, of course.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, they've
my
prepared
goodness.
a video of Rio Ferdinand.
They've come up with someone worse than Donald Trump.
They think they checked with Jermaine Genius first, see if he was available. I'm like, right, who's the other worst presenter we could get on? Rio Ferdinand.
To think that there's two podcasters here that would have happily done it, and they've called up Rio instead of us, Callum.
Yeah, but hopefully they do restart up pretty soon. Fraser, we burnt through our challenges like so quick, man.
Well, I've actually got another one.
Do you want to do that whilst we wait
I've
for
got
this?
a quiz for you. I've got a few sort of backup quizzes. You don't have the graphics for it, but
I have the graphics for it, okay.
So please play along if you're watching at home.
Shout out to Finley Moore, subscribed as well. So
Legend, man, yeah,
support,
fantastic.
Yeah. Appreciate that.
That does mean a lot. Finley.
Any more followers on TikTok? Always appreciated as well.
Yeah, good lad. Sorry, Brett, I need to get my quiz up.
Matthew McConaughey's on screen now.
All right.
Fugazi.
I've just kicked your.
That's okay.
Table there.
Right. What have you got for me?
Okay, so I've got a FIFA World Cup quiz. Callum, top 10. So, you ready?
I'm ready.
Can you name the top 10 nations to have scored the most goals at the World Cup?
Top 10 nations score the most goals at World Cup. Right, surely we're looking at teams that have, historically been successful in the World Cup. And I'm looking no further than Brazil up first.
You're correct, yeah.
Surely.
Can you say what position?
Surely they're number one.
They are number one, 237 goals. They've appeared at all 22 World Cups prior to this edition. It'll be a record-extending 23rd appearance for Brazil.
That's incredible.
Which I guess makes sense that they are the top goal scorers.
That does make sense. For a bit of context, do you have the number how many goals Scotland have scored? Because I don't.
I do, actually.
You do? What's that? I presume we're not in the top 10. That was my second guess. Scotland not being in the top 10. How many goals have we scored?
Just a few less. 25.
That's all right, by
That's
the
not
way.
bad,
That's not
yeah,
bad.
it's
That's a
not
lot more
bad.
than I thought.
Conceded 41 in 23 games, so
25 goals in 23 games.
not bad.
That's a decent rate, that is, yeah.
So, correct, you've got Brazil number 1, 237. What are you smiling at?
There's a bit of beefing in the chat, man. We've been asked what teams you support again. It's been covered. Patrick, whoever this guy is, has said that you support Callum and Juniors and I support Fort William under 12s.
Yeah, he's one for a watching, by the way.
Right. Way you go. Right, should we get back on with our...
Yeah, sorry.
Let the chat away there. So, Brazil's first. I'm going to guess, because I think he's still the all-time top scorer, I believe. For Germany, Miroslav Klose, so I'm going to guess Germany.
Fantastic. And what position do you think they are?
Second.
They are 232 goals.
Not
Now,
bad, eh?
interesting, I know you're wondering, who has a greater goals per game ratio out of Brazil and Germany? And I can give you that.
I'll guess Germany.
Can I give you that?
Yes,
no, I actually
it's a bit boring if it was Brazil, because they're first anyway.
So, the Seleção, Brazil, 2.08 goals per game.
Okay.
And Germany have scored 2.07 goals per game, which is wild. So Germany played 112 games at the World Cup. Brazil have played 114. It's interesting though, because Germany have appeared at 2 less tournaments. So they've obviously been more successful when they have qualified.
There you go.
That makes any sense.
That does make sense, yeah.
So Brazil 1, Germany 2.
Right, chat Finley Mott, fellow Ray fan in the chat as well. So we always love to see that.
There you
Need
go.
plenty of them. Rio Ferdinand is out on stage now, so hopefully the draw will be going on soon.
Oh, he's left his tie at home.
My next guess is going to be Argentina.
Great. Third in the list.
I'm going for an order, man.
You're doing well here. Argentina, in 88 games, they've appeared at the World Cup 19 times, or they will appear for a 19th time. They've played 88 games at the World Cup, and they've scored 152 goals.
Not bad.
That's 1.73 goals per game. So there you go.
Numbers in it. Oh, I'll tell you what, the team are coming out now. I'm starting to get a little bit nervous. Legs getting a bit shaky, Fraser. I'm looking forward to seeing who we get here. But we'll keep on with this challenge. So far, I've got Brazil, Argentina, Germany as the 3 top scorers in World Cup history. And Rio Ferdinand's done another video. He's going to get some payday from this, eh? Yeah. Fourth guess is going to be the nation that I'd love to be from if I wasn't from Scotland. The nation I'd live in if I didn't live in Scotland. I'd love to be an Italian. So I'm going to guess Italy.
You were doing well. That's correct.
I'm just saying my favourite. I know who's next. Is it France?
It is France. Yeah.
Okay.
136 goals for France. Italy in 5th, 128 goals.
Okay. I'll tell you that.
So
yeah.
you've knocked off the top 5. If
Knocked
it was a
off
game
the
of
top.
pointless, you'd be losing.
This is where things start to get a little bit different. I'm going to guess they've only won it once, but they would have been at, I presume, every World Cup. England?
Correct. 7th in the list.
7th, okay.
104 goals for England.
I don't know if I should go like a little bit outside the box here and say something a bit different. I'm going to guess Uruguay.
Correct. That's a phenomenal shout.
Thank you.
They hosted the first ever World Cup in 1930 and won it. And they won it again, I think, in 1950. So 89 goals for Uruguay. Hopefully,
89.
if they do get Scotland.
89?
89.
It's quite a big gap then, isn't it, from someone's above them?
England 7th, Uruguay 9th. You're
Right.
missing 6th, 8th and 10th.
Man, I'm still thinking about Diego Forlan and Luis Suarez, Edison Cavani. I was like 10 years old, man. What a
So there's every
team.
Ghanaian out there as well.
Oh, God. Bless them, eh? I will guess
Oh, they're currently explaining the
Netherlands.
permutations.
I'm going to guess the Netherlands.
Correct.
We know the permutations, don't you worry.
Netherlands are 8th in the list, 96 goals.
Okay.
So you're missing 6th and 10th. 10th, if anyone can get 10th on this list, please put it in the comments. It's a rogue one. 6th isn't. You should get 6th.
God, they've got a bunch of weigh-ins out to explain how the World Cup draw is going to work, just to be like, hey,
Yeah.
it's this simple, even a child could understand it. Right, so I've got a couple more to get. All-time top goal scorers at the World Cup. There's got to be some big dogs I've not said yet. I've not got one wrong yet, so I don't want to ruin that record. I'm trying to think who's even won it that I've not said. Spain?
Correct.
España.
Sixth. 108 goals. So
to me,
you're down to the hardest one, and I did have a feeling that this was going to be.
So it's a difficult one.
It's difficult. It makes sense if you think of the context of the World Cup from its very beginning.
Okay.
It does make sense, but it's certainly not a country that I would have
the 10th
jumped to.
Scorers in World Cup history. I feel like it probably a South American or a European nation.
You'd be correct. Yeah.
That doesn't really narrow it down at all.
Considering every other nation on this list is South American.
Going off your hint there, I'm going to guess Colombia. No, I don't know why that would.
I will give you a hint. If you think about the context of awards in football, it makes sense.
Patrick's guessed Hungary.
Patrick Cunningham. Is that? No.
No,
Patrick Drumming.
Patrick through the wall.
Oh, is that? Is that who?
Yeah.
I thought that said Cunningham. Patrick.
He's our chat admin.
Is that final answer, Patrick?
Hungary. Yes. Is it Hungary?
It is Hungary.
He's definitely Googled it, man. He's definitely Googled that. He said, boom. You've Googled that.
Patrick, listen, we're looking for a new presenter.
Yes, we need a new Luke.
Callum's just embarrassing. No, I'm saying in place of you, mate.
In place of me?
Patrick's just showing up his knowledge there over you.
Damn.
So Patrick, come and take your seat in Callum's.
That's quite okay.
No, but that's great knowledge. 87 goals for Hungary.
Google that one. Come on, they were fantastic back in the day. Puskas.
That's exact. There you go.
Name one other player. Other than Puskas.
There's the guy that they found dead.
Oh, yeah.
Aye, him. Aye.
After scoring, we've got, for context, everyone, Patrick's just popped his head through to confirm that he didn't Google it.
Yeah, and that Hungary had so many great players such as Puskás and that.
And that was phenomenal.
Yeah, Puskás, how many goals has he scored at World Cup? 10 maybe?
Well, I don't know.
10's a lot of goals at World Cup. Right, we have some stars coming out onto the screen. We've got Wayne Gretzky here. I think they've got some of the GOATs of various sports and Shaquille O'Neal on the way out here to present. So that was a really pointless sort of like dig at Shaquille O'Neal there. I don't know why I did that.
It's interesting that it's a football tournament, it's a football draw, and they're bringing out
the main
Judge.
Aaron Judge, yeah.
To be fair, he looks like a cool man.
No, he's
got a bit of swagger about him,
He's no Babe Ruth, I'll tell you.
Well, no one is,
No one is Babe Ruth, no. So that was another great quiz from there. So the top 10 scorers of the World Cup. Have you got any near misses on there?
No, I don't.
You don't know?
I don't. Scotland just narrowly missed out with their 25 goals.
So how many goals do we need to score in this tournament to crack the top 10 scorers in World Cup history?
Well, Hungary aren't going any. They are not improving on their 87. So if they can just find a way to notch 64 goals.
64. Okay.
60 less than that. Sorry, 63 goals.
Easy.
Then we'll creep into the top 10. I think that's possible. Scott McTominay, John McGinn, Shea Adams, and Ollie McBurney should probably do the trick.
Right, Shaquille O'Neal has came out. He is literally double the size of Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart on his own shoulders wouldn't get there. And Tom Brady is the last man out.
Well, there's one for Lyndon Dykes.
So Fraser, earlier on I did quiz you actually on the 16 SPFL clubs that were represented. As we know earlier on, you got, how many did you get in the end? You got 12 of the 15 you missed.
Yeah.
Dunfermline, Alloa, and our bro from Kenny McLean. Fraser, from the substitutes in that squad, can you name the other ones?
Have you got the answers to that?
I do. So you've got like Liam Kelly, you've got Scott Bain, Jack Hendry, Tony Ralston, Andy Irving, Connor Barron.
Dundee.
Who's for Scott Bain?
Scott Bain and Jack Hendry.
Yeah.
Liam Kelly, Motherwell.
Yes.
Am I missing anyone else? Falkirk.
No.
Scott Bain.
Oh yeah, Scott Bain, Falkirk. Sorry, of course, yeah.
And I don't know if there's
You've got
anyone
another
else.
quite big current one that wasn't actually represented at all by the players that came on. You're spending too long. Fraser. We're talking about quite a big Scottish club here.
Which player though?
It's 3 of them. At least, surely.
What, from the subs?
Yeah. It's quite a big Scottish club.
Oh, right. Okay. Whoops. Have I not mentioned them yet?
No.
Oh God. Rangers.
Rangers, yeah, there was no Rangers player that actually touched. Anyone that's ever played for Rangers that touched the pitch.
That makes sense, yeah.
Ooh, you've got a few tough ones in here. You've actually got 2 teams that represented in the substitutes that didn't come on. From the one from the Lowland League, one from the Highland League. If you got that, I'd be mightily impressed. They're both SPFL clubs at the time.
So it must be Brecon City.
Very good, yeah. Oh, that's. I mean, that's obvious. For Conor Barron had a loan spell at Brecon.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
I didn't know that. That's phenomenal.
Before he was at
Aberdeen.
No, he was on loan from Aberdeen. Who was the other club he went on loan to?
I don't actually know.
It's like where every young Aberdeen player has gone on loan and impressed.
Cove.
No.
Peterhead. I don't know.
Kelty Hearts.
Oh, yeah.
Kelty Hearts was very impressed and went straight into the team after that. You've got one Lowland League team if you can get it. This would be impressive. I'm just going to tell you. Andy Irving had a loan spell at this team, actually. Way back when.
I couldn't tell you. But let's think of this logically. Way back when it's not... were they in the Lowland League at the time?
No.
So it's going to be Albion Rovers?
No.
Or East Stirlingshire?
No.
Or Bonnyrigg Rose?
No.
Were they in like a lower league?
No, they were in the SPFL.
Who would that be then? Who on earth?
Gretna? No.
Oh my God.
He's not that old. Andy Irving.
Hearts B.
No.
Technically yes, though no.
No.
Uni of Stirling.
Huh?
University of Stirling.
No, it was an SPFL team.
Can't think.
Berwick Rangers. Andy Irving.
Class.
Anthony Ralston, do you remember his loan spells?
Dundee United.
One other one.
No.
St Johnston.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
You've also...
Are you doing this off the top of your head?
No?
Oh, right.
That would be impressive. You've got one other club that Jack Hendry played for, quite notably. I think.
Partick Thistle.
Partick Thistle. Boing, boing. Liam Kelly had a loan spell at another club, League One. I did not actually know this, so shout out to Liam Kelly and the club that he was on loan at.
Yeah, who would that be? League One.
Yeah.
Hamilton. I've already said them.
You've already had them from Lewis Ferguson, yeah?
Montrose.
No. East Fife. Liam Kelly. And then Elgin also get a bit of representation in here. Scott Bain had a loan spell there.
There you go.
So, yeah,
Fantastic.
that's all the clubs represented in the Scotland squad.
There you go.
No Rafe Rovers in there.
Yeah, that's...
Rafe not there at all. Gutton. No
that
Kieran
is-
Bowie.
Yeah.
So, right, it looks like we're finally going to get the first pot, drawn out here.
Again, though, it's kind of boring because we don't know. There's no real... It doesn't affect the draw, really. But it is good. It's nice to see that the draw is taking shape. So.
Shout out to Shaggy Doo, who sent us 17 roses in the chat.
Legend.
Always appreciate
Thank
that.
you, Shaggy Doo. Yeah. That means a lot to us. 17 roses and what's that?
I've got it's sort of a football sort of thing. I don't know.
Does it cost money to
Shaggy
do that?
Doo, if you know what that is. I don't think so. I mean, big thanks if it does, but I don't think it does.
I think Shaggy Doo's got a bit of money to play with. So
I say, it will all go to the fund of getting us out to the USA. So thank you very much. We want to go carpool. We want to go up to Americans. Outside of not carpool, I've done that twice now. Tailgate. I made that mistake. We want to tailgate.
right,
yeah.
James Corden.
No, we're not just going to random car people. We're going to tailgate, go up to Americans, show them like the Dumbarton badge, and say, "What do you think? What do you think the name of this club is, mate?"
That would be that Berwick Rangers version of that was fantastic. So
if you just want to donate to us there, we'll get out there.
Yeah.
We'll show them goals. We'll show them sort of Louis Vaughan screamers, sort of Scorpion kicks. Kane Hester. We'll show them that.
Ewan Loudon.
Ewan Loudon, react to this, please. We'll come to that. Right, first team out. The draw is finally underway. Here we go. Brazil drawing out into Group C.
Brazil. Group C. Do you have the
locations?
Yes.
I do have the
Oh,
locations.
Callum, this is where you come into
So
your
Group
own.
C is going to be our East Coast draw. That's Boston, New York, Philly, Miami, and Atlanta.
Imagine Scotland getting Group C with Brazil.
Now, remember, the top 4 seeds in the World Cup have all been split into different quarters as well, which I don't think really makes any difference at all, really. But it's a thing.
With that, though, that only comes into effect if they all win their group. So if England inevitably come second or third in their group, then it all goes to pot, and it won't matter anymore.
Netherlands into Group F.
Hup hup. Nederland. There's Ronald Koeman there. So Brazil. Do you know how many World Cups they've won, Callum?
5?
Correct, yeah.
5 World Cups.
Who's this coming out now?
The Netherlands have been drawn. Germany have been drawn. Belgium. Wouldn't mind Belgium, by the way.
Good fact. I wouldn't mind Belgium. A little fact about Belgium, Callum.
Go for it.
Rudi Garcia, their manager, he will become the 4th non-Belgian to take charge at a World Cup for Belgium.
There you go.
After Jack Butler, Roberto Martinez, and Doug Livingston. Can you tell me where Doug Livingston was born?
You've told me this one already, Ash.
No, you're meant to play along.
Scotland.
Alexandria. And he played for Celtic and Dumbarton. So he managed Belgium at the 1954 World Cup.
There's De La Fuente on screen as Spain are drawn out into Group H, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who was the last team to beat him in an international competitive match, Callum?
Same answer as the last one. Scotland.
There you go. We've got a Scottish link to every team here. Argentina?
And Argentina are drawn out. So can they be
That's
Group I?
It's not going in, so potentially.
I am slightly confused here.
There's hands getting waved
Argentina, France, and England are all yet to be drawn, but they need to be in separate quarters.
So Argentina might go into Group L then, or Group J.
Oh! They've been bumped into Group
Can we see
J.
Group J there, Callum?
Group J. So if you're facing off against the world champions, Argentina, it'll be Kansas City, San Francisco, and Dallas, I believe.
San Francisco, Kansas City, and Dallas have been grouped together. Kansas City and
Maybe
San
not.
Francisco. Well, no, sorry, that's not me questioning
it.
that.
Does it?
I mean, it would make sense.
That doesn't make any sense. Actually, I'll check my notes. Don't worry.
But I would, as I said.
No, that is completely the wrong group there. Sorry, my
I'm
apologies.
sorry, I didn't mean to question.
Group
you
J
like
was New York, Boston, Philadelphia, Toronto, and Philly again.
that. See, that would be.
think that's
Imagine Argentina in that group.
We'll do
That
some
region.
fact checks.
Scotland. I feel like Scotland and Argentina are meant to be together.
You
So
think?
if we get Argentina and then a couple of easier pools from the other groups, that would be
Argentina
good.
are statistically our most likely team to get as well.
How is that?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Just all the permutations. Yeah.
Nice.
Argentina, then Brazil. Very
Nice.
basically the same.
I would like Brazil and Argentina, and then some easier because, that would be fantastic. Scotland versus. I don't think we've ever played them competitively, have we? So
I've got different notes here. Yes. Group J, Kansas City, San Francisco.
Patrick, thank you very much for the gifts that you've sent us.
Dallas,
quite-
San Francisco again.
Quite a lot.
That's what my notes are saying here.
Patrick on YouTube also offering to hold the camera. So
Yeah, we do. The budget really does need stretched out to get a cameraman as well.
yeah,
And England into Group L.
big L for England. Not
Their last perhaps of the
is
tournament? Maybe not.
Iker Casillas there. He's behind that light that you can't
Is
see.
that Iker Casillas back there?
He's got. He looks like he's sort of. That shirt's kind of choking him a little
How
bit there.
excited are you to be drawn into Group H, Chica? There he is. It's my favourite letter in the alphabet, actually. So,
The Spanish don't really pronounce it either. They hate it so much, they swap it with a J when they laugh.
God, they really do. They do stretch us out, though, don't they?
Yeah. I wonder if I can get subtitles. It'd be nice to hear what Iker's saying, eh? Or read what Iker's saying. So.
No, you've got me worried about my notes here because Kansas City, San Francisco, Dallas doesn't make any sense. But that's what my notes say to me. All right, so that's all the pot 1 teams drawn out there, Fraser.
Someone's getting into trouble. Rio Ferdinand looks like he's giving Iker Casillas a telling off, probably for a 2011 Champions League final.
Right, we are waiting for the pot 2 teams to come out here. Pot 2's coming up now, right? The groups are going to take a bit of structure now.
It's a lovely finish from Vlasic there.
So we could have Croatia to come out. A team that we beat not too long ago in the Nations League, of course. Morocco, semi-finalists at the last World Cup.
Fantastic performance from them in the last one. Colombia, this is a team. We were watching some highlights before we came on air, Callum.
Dangerous.
They are electric. In highlights, of course, but Uruguay as well. Again, Arrascaeta there, he looks like a bit of a player. Not seen too much of him. Switzerland, again, these are all just good teams. Switzerland, again, beatable team, but their consistency is wild, actually. I think they've qualified for an insane number of... It's their 6th consecutive World Cup final. And they've made it to the quarterfinals in 1934, 1938 and 1954. So, and since 1994, Switzerland have progressed to the round of 16 5 times in 6 attempts.
There you go.
So, for a nation of that size, they know what they're doing. They might not be the most exciting, most flashy team in the world, but there's Ecuador as well. They've got some ballers in their squads as well. Came second in the CONMEBOL qualification group behind Argentina. So, again, maybe a sort of dark horse for the tournament, Ecuador maybe?
I'll tell you what, my initial notes were correct. Group J is Kansas City, San Francisco, and Dallas, which is some travel.
That's an odd one
against
isn't it?
Argentina.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, if it gets too hot for you in Dallas and Kansas City there, you can go out to the West Coast and get a bit of sea air.
So these groups are going to start taking a bit of structure now. If there is any... Oh my goodness, they've put some crazy pot 2 numbers all over the place here. 2 European teams drawn together. We cannot be in those groups, Fraser.
Yeah.
Which is quite possible for quite a few of these. But my goodness, there's some talented teams in this pot as well. Fraser, your ideal draw, who did you put down for this?
Australia,
You
yeah.
fancy chances against them?
I would. There's a couple of teams there I would definitely fancy Scotland's chances, but I think Australia are just... Yeah, they're not... On paper, I don't think they're as good a team as Scotland. I think Scotland would win in a match up against the
What
Australians,
similarities? A lot of players that have been in the SPFL sort of in there.
Exactly.
So
Two
Korea
brothers might even come up against each other in that fixture.
So Korea are the first team drawn out. Korea will be up against Mexico, which means Scotland could still be playing that opening game.
Wouldn't mind that. Would not mind that.
Very good chance. Korea, Mexico. I feel they're quite well matched up. Korea, solid World Cup team, of course. Son still playing out there, doing sort of Gareth Bale, getting his fitness out in America.
Ryan Porteous.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Switzerland drawn out next against Canada.
Interesting. 2 similarly balanced teams there, I would say. Canada have got a lot of sort of firepower and attack. Alphonso Davies is currently out injured, I believe, but...
Which, that doesn't rule our chances out of being in that group, of course. Just the one European team. No, Brazil, this is a big one here. Shaq is struggling to get into that little ball. Look at the size of that thing in comparison to Shaquille O'Neal, man.
The ball's too small for him.
Right, drawn out alongside Brazil is going to be...
Morocco, that is a...
Dios míos.
Mamma mia, that is a tough group.
Brazil and Morocco, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
If we come out in Group C, Fraser, I'm just...
Yeah. Group A and B are very, very
that
reasonable groups so far.
Group C is looking like group of death already, man.
Yep.
Let's hope it's Norway, because that would be box office.
Ancelotti doesn't look too happy.
Norway would be box office, man. Group C.
Yeah.
Right, up against the USA then. Shaquille O'Neal makes his way into it. Wow. Oh, Australia and the USA in the same group. That would be fun.
Yeah, that's taking shape similar to my dream group there.
And they took... Who did you have in your dream grouping?
Well, Mexico and Australia, but I was happy with any of the...
Mexico, Australia, wasn't it? Yeah.
Cheesy peeps, this is nerve-wracking. Angus, amen, brother. Amen.
Legs are shaking
Give
right
us
now.
Group D, man. Group A or Group D?
Well, Group C would be JOGA Bonito. So, Morocco. Our podcast would take on a whole new meaning, man.
Oh, that's a horrible group as well. Germany and
Ecuador drawn out with Germany. Ecuador, a team, Fraser, that we were talking a bit about before
Avoid.
this. They use the sort of the elevation when they play, don't they?
Yeah. They've got quality all over the pitch. They don't concede, they don't score much, but 5 goals in 18 games in South American qualifying. So, yeah, I mean, they wouldn't be able to defend a 2.5 meter overhead kick. Japan and the Netherlands. That's a fun group.
That is
Difficult, but it's a fun group.
that sounds like high-paced football, that does. High-octane football.
Oh, man. Jeremy Frimpong up against Kaoru Matoma, man. That's box office.
This is box
Dyson
office,
Maida
man.
running at Virgil van
Possibly,
Dijk.
yeah. Who's up next then? Shaq. He's doing well.
He's got the hang of it
He's
now.
not wearing any of his rings today, unfortunately, Shaq. This is
God.
what we've been waiting for.
Iran. Belgium and Iran would take that group. It's not the most exciting, but...
Iran. That's me when I'm not too sure if it's Iran that I've just read or not. Iran? No, you're not a fan of that joke there? That was a little joke I did. Iran? No? Yeah, get Patrick.
The boys from Luke Maguire. There he is.
Oh, Luke
He's come
Maguire in the
back.
chat, yeah.
Who was asking for him?
Zach Glove was calling for Luke
Yeah.
Maguire to return. But watching in, I hope you're enjoying Luke. Luke, if you're still watching, let us know in the chat, which group do you want to be in? Luke, give us a quick comment. Tell us what group you want to be drawn into.
Yeah. Not this one. Uruguay and Spain. That is a stinking group. Don't want to go anywhere near that one.
Uruguay and Spain. Holy guacamole, man.
Yes. Here comes
There is some tough groups here, man. This is looking...
Yeah. So that's my team,
Is it
Senegal.
Croatia, Austria, maybe? This would be a group we can get into.
The Teranga.
Oh my
It
goodness.
is the Teranga.
That would be a good game as well.
France
Senegal,
and
France.
Senegal, yeah. Koulibaly wouldn't know which way to play.
So there's going to be one group that we can't be drawn into. It's either going to be Portugal or England. Or it could be both of them, depending on... Oh, no, it can't be because Colombia can't be drawn in against
True.
Argentina. That's going to be good.
Group. That's a tough group.
Luke wants Group B, Canada and Switzerland. Of course, Luke was in Canada not too long ago. Right, so Colombia couldn't be drawn here. Austria, Argentina. That's another tough group. Austria have had, under Ralph Ragnick, have had a fantastic qualifying campaign, haven't they?
Yeah. But we got the better of them in qualifying for...
We did. Lyndon Dykes' world-class penalty.
the luckiest penalty of all time.
And then we've got Colombia and
But
Croatia.
yeah, that was a
coming
very
up.
different Austria back then to what they are now. Neither of these, I don't want either of these groups.
Well, whichever one Croatia's drawn in, we can't get into that group.
Well, yeah.
So we will not be facing England at the World Cup.
There's
Officially,
your
Colombia drawn in.
headline.
Colombia against Portugal, which means Croatia and England, which means, yeah, we cannot be anywhere near that group.
There's Luke with his Canadian... Look, if you get Canadian blood.
He was in Canada.
He was in Canada. Yeah, I love it. We would love Canada as well. Group B would be good.
I've never been to Canada. I could actually represent Canada internationally if I was a footballer and good enough.
Just a few Fs there, but... Oh, this is... I mean, it was always going to be a bit sketchy. with the caliber of these teams, but there's a few scary looking groups here that I wouldn't want to touch with a barge pole.
It's getting tasty, right? I'm going to get up for 1 second to just reset one of our cameras, okay? Do you want to keep on live yourself here?
Yeah,
And keep things going?
I don't know. I'm Morocco and Brazil. That's reminiscent of 1998, and we finished bottom of that group. So don't fancy that. So far, there's only one group with 2 European teams in it, so we can be drawn into every group except L. Is that correct?
Yeah, L's the only group that we can be drawn into now, I believe now. So, goodness me, applications for producer? More than welcome.
Who said that?
Me?
Oh, right. Oh, sorry.
So turn cameras on and off. Right.
Did you put the new card in?
Yeah. So we're going. Right. This. My goodness, there are some really tough groups here.
Yeah, there's some tough groups. So they've just taken the graphic off the screen, which is rather frustrating. Pot 3, baby. This is what we came for. This is what it's all about.
This is it. This is where we are coming in here. So, Fraser, I was saying to you, every group needs a European team in it. If you look at this, some might say Scotland might be one of the favourable European teams to draw.
I think they would be looking at that, but yeah, they're fools, Callum, as you would say. There's Egypt, just their highlight reel coming. Algeria, we're not too far behind. We're just coming.
Algeria in this group as well. So Fraser, I wish that
here we are. There he is.
there we
Kieran
are.
Tierney and Sir Steve. Oh, that's the
if you're
best
watching
goal.
that, I'd have some fear. Scott McTominay's bicycle kick just came up. That was me and you in the crowd. Is there any groups without a European team in it yet?
Without?
Yeah.
Yeah, Group C, Brazil and Morocco.
Well, it's going to have to be us or Norway in that group then. Is it not? Oh, no, group. Oh, it could be. Ignore me. It could be obviously one of the unqualified teams.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think.
Goodness.
Hopefully, because
my heart was in my mouth. Morocco, Brazil sounds blooming scary.
Ivory Coast have just come up there. Do you know, Callum, that they didn't concede 1 goal in their qualifying group? Not one.
There you go.
And they're a pot 3 team, so that just shows you their quality. But yeah, England's first game will be against Croatia in Toronto or Dallas.
Right,
it's a difficult one for the England fans to play there. Do they book flights to Toronto or Dallas? Or not exactly.
Yes.
Bafana, a goal for Africa. A goal for all Africa.
No.
Oh, here we go.
That's like a South African dance.
So far we've got
Oh
Group A, Mexico, South Korea. Group B, Canada, Switzerland. Group C, Brazil, Morocco. D, USA, Australia. I think that's got to be the one we want, Callum. Group E, Germany, Ecuador. Group F, Netherlands, Japan. G, Belgium, Iran. H, Spain, Uruguay. I, France, Senegal. J, Argentina, Austria. K, Portugal, Colombia.
The heart rate is absolutely
L, England,
going here.
Croatia.
Right, we're getting underway. Rio Ferdinand is doing something. We go over to the Aaron Judge.
He's just so nonchalant, man.
Aye.
So nonchalant.
Right, could he have drawn Scotland out here? Would be Mexico.
No, this is ending in an A. South Africa.
South Africa. So
Straight.
South Africa, Mexico in the opening game of the World Cup.
That's
fun.
Same as 2010.
2010.
Bafana.
Oh, couldn't script it. I mean, could script
Safiwe
it.
Shabalala all over again.
Canada and Switzerland up next. Switzerland.
We'd take this group, Callum.
We'll take this. There's some tough groups coming up here.
Oh, that's a good group. Mexico, South Africa, Korea.
That sounds a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Canada, Switzerland. We've seen Switzerland not too long ago. Fraser, my heart rate has gone up here.
This is. Oh my goodness.
Right. Another ball has been drawn
In
out.
with Canada and Switzerland.
Qatar. Boring.
No, not the most box office of groups, this.
Julian Lopetegui's Qatar.
Yes.
That's my fun fact for you there. 2-time Asian Cup winners back to back. They might be a bit of an underrated team in here.
They came fourth in
Oh, Jeezy peeps, it's Brazil.
Brazil and Morocco. Do not be Scotland. Please do not be Scotland.
Brazil, Morocco.
Paraguay.
Wait, no, that can't be. That can't be Paraguay. They'll be in
Oh
Group
no!
D.
Oh, they've taken our
Group D.
spot.
Surely, because they
Terrible
can't be
outcome
with
for Scotland.
Brazil. Oh my goodness, we have to run that one back again.
This isn't good.
Hang on to your hats, people.
Oh,
Brazil, Morocco.
so are they going in Group D?
They have to go into Group D, surely.
Paraguay.
USA, Australia, and Paraguay is kind of a group we fancy to look at. Group B, then.
There's not too many good groups left in terms of ease. Maybe Group F, Group G, Group J.
Group C, East Coast.
Oh, this is not good for Scotland.
Brazil, Morocco, and
That doesn't look like. I didn't think that was Scotland there. Cote d'Ivoire.
Ivory Coast.
They can't go in there either. They're into Group E.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God, Group C's still alive.
That's an Irish flag. Since when was Ireland in Africa?
So it's Saudi Arabia, Uzbekistan, Scotland, or Norway that's going in Group C, or Panama. Actually, it's okay. We've got loads of options. It's fine.
So it
That's a
can't be-
good group. That's a very colourful group.
I don't think you can say that, but
I mean, like orange, yellow.
oh, right. The kids, right? Oh my goodness, Brazil, Morocco, it's still there.
It would be entertaining, but who's that?
Tunisia, it can't be Tunisia either. Oh my goodness,
They're in Group F.
they're
That's a
dragging
good
this
group.
on. Group F, That would have been Group F would have been quite difficult.
Group
as
G
well.
will be good. We'll take.
To fair, yeah. Oh my god,
I'll take Group G.
I actually just can't deal with this, man.
Oh, it's not looking good for Scotland.
Brazil, Morocco.
We're about to get a group of death here.
So we've got Netherlands, Japan, and Tunisia all together. Another tough group.
That's an okay group. That's
Judge goes in. He's pulling another one out here. Egypt. It can't be Egypt, man. It can't be Egypt. It can't be Egypt. So it's Belgium, Egypt, and Iran in Group G. Group C is still the one that we're waiting to see.
God. Oh,
I wonder if Brazilians are clenching their arse cheeks as much as we are right now. I hope we get Scotland.
They're hoping not to get Scotland.
Oh, exactly.
oh, this is. That's a good group. That's
Egypt, Belgium,
all quite
Iran.
equally-
Oh my goodness. So what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 teams left. In pot 3, Algeria cannot be in this
We can
group.
draw against Brazil. We can.
Oh my goodness.
beat
And Judge
Morocco.
goes.
This is us.
He's pulled enough one out.
There
Scotland.
we go. Group C. Brazil and Morocco. There we go.
Oh.
Steve Clark's got the biggest smile on
Oh no!
his face. That's horrible.
It could still be Italy as well, man.
God.
That is the worst draw possible, pretty much.
That is a tough group. The semi-finalists from Qatar 2022 and Brazil. Yoga Bonito, eh?
Joga Bonito.
Yoga
It's written in
Bonito.
the stars. Who would you rather have? Neymar, Scott McTominay.
Ancelotti's overrated anyway. Oh, bloody
Oh my god.
Brazil, man. Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, I just couldn't script it, man.
If only they'd just
Look, either side as well. You could have had USA, Australia, Canada, Switzerland. No chance. We get Brazil. What a stinker indeed.
Spain, Uruguay would have been pretty grim as well, and France, Senegal wouldn't have been easy.
Slightly better news for any Scotland fans wanting to go across. That means we'll be playing in Boston, New York, Philadelphia,
Oh.
Miami, or Atlanta.
Fantastic. There we go.
So we'll work that one out. I think we'll get confirmation tomorrow on that. East Coast, then we're off to
That's as good as it gets, I think.
in terms of location for playing. Algeria, the next team out. They cannot be with France and Senegal, so they'll be with Argentina and Austria.
I'll be sleeping on my sister's floor in New York then next summer.
Sounds like a plan.
Hopefully.
Triple A in this group here. Brilliant.
That is.
Argentina, Austria, and Algeria. Group
There you
J.
go. England still with the option. I hope they get Norway. That would be fun.
Yeah, Scott Rankin not loving this in the chat.
Oh, well, that's harsh, Scott.
Oh,
We're trying.
hopefully the draw. Yeah, if not,
Yeah.
then, yeah, feel free to
Come on, man.
turn off. Yeah, I mean, Uzbekistan out there.
Who are they getting? France and Senegal.
Uzbekistan. So Fraser, have you got a few fun facts? I do need to actually. I got caught up in the
Oh,
excitement.
England are getting Panama. Sorry. They can't get Norway, of course.
Not even updated who we've got. So we have Brazil. Bosh. Do you want to give some fun facts on Brazil? You got a few?
Absolutely.
World rankings?
The Seleção, as they're known. I'm not sure that's quite how they pronounce it, but they're ranked. Where's my wee Brazil? They're ranked 5th in the world. They've appeared at the World Cup on 22 occasions. This will be their 23rd appearance at the World Cup. Every single edition of the tournament they have been at. They played 114 games. They've got the best win percentage in tournament history, 67%. 67 wins in 114 matches. That's Panama confirmed in England and Croatia's group there. France, Senegal, Norway. What a group that is. And that means, yeah, obviously we can still get a European nation. I think we likely will get a European nation.
Our Scott ranking did indeed mean the group, so... So what
Yeah,
did you, what
that's
did you,
better, Scott.
What did you say there? Sorry.
So just rhyming
It
off
could
some
be-
facts. I've got a phenomenal fact for you here, Callum. Brazil have scored 237 goals at the World Cup. 1 is an own goal. Can you tell me who it was that scored that?
Marcelo.
No, as in it counted for them.
Oh, right.
Someone scored
Sorry.
an own goal for them. 1 goal out
opposition player?
of 237 goals scored by that nation
Oh my goodness.
in tournament history.
This is going to be Grant Hanley soon. Is it Scott?
It is a Scottish player,
I couldn't tell you who.
Tom Boyd.
There you go.
And
That's not bad. You can say you've scored for Brazil in the World Cup.
there's only Brazil have only ever had 1 own goal scored for them out of 237 goals,
That's great.
and it was by a Scot. And they have got Scotland in the World Cup.
So we have most certainly got the toughest group possible for a pot 3 team.
I think so. Brazil also, the last time the World Cup was held in the USA, won it. So, yeah, it's not looking brilliant for Scotland. We've then got Morocco, the Atlas Lions, who defied all logic in 2022 to
They were
beat Spain, Portugal.
They were fantastic.
They were. They beat Belgium as well in the group stage, Canada, to make it to the semi-finals. They were beaten by France 2-0 in the semis. Their head coach is Walid Regragui, who's a French-Moroccan right back, or was a French-Moroccan right back, played for Morocco. They've had 7, or they will have 7 appearances at the World Cup, 3 in a row. And their biggest win in the World Cup history,
Tell me.
3-0 against Scotland.
Of course. Oh my goodness, I didn't even think about that.
3-0 against Scotland
Oh.
in 1998 in France.
Did we have Brazil in that group as well?
We had Brazil.
So
So
We've got the exact same group again.
if we had Norway, it would have completed the.
Oh my goodness, that's weird though, isn't it? Getting the same group again.
It is.
So,
We need a Cabo Verde. We need a Haiti. We need a Curacao. We need one of these teams.
Yeah, I mean, with the way these groups are done, 8 of the 12 best third place teams will get through. So I reckon at least a win could give you a very good chance of getting through. 1 win,
Yeah,
and a
but
draw maybe.
if we get Ghana, if we get Italy potentially, even
yeah.
any of the European teams, no matter who it is, it's going to be tough.
We're quite wide open for ever our last team could be as well, aren't we? There's no one.
There's no restrictions. No restrictions really. So
So yeah, looking through the Morocco squad then as well, we've got Yassim Bounou in goal. Obviously, it's a very solid goalie for them. Hakimi, you're not getting away from him, are you?
yeah,
Star man in their
we
squad.
get
of course.
Houssam Al. Oh no, wait, no, he's Algerian, I think.
Mazraoui.
Mazraoui, yeah. Ziyech, Mahrez, En-Nesyri scored a fantastic header at the last World Cup. Sofiane Boufal.
Oh my goodness.
So they've got some ballers in there. They've got a good squad, but Scotland can. They've got Hamza Igamani as well.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. That script is there. John Suter knows how to pocket him. Brahim Diaz.
Brahim Diaz. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing to worry about.
Fine.
They're Morocco. They won Group E of their qualification group quite comfortably, and they secured it with a 5-0 win over Niger. And they'll co-host the 2030 tournament with Spain and Portugal.
Fair to say maybe one slight pro to this is that Scotland's team under Steve Clarke have always been quite good against the bigger nations.
Yeah, listen,
Good at counter-attacking.
in terms of, like, I wanted kind of Brazil or Argentina. I thought they're going to be a fun team. Argentina are a more difficult team, I think, at the moment. Brazil have got a bit of a soft underbelly. They came 5th in qualifying behind Ecuador, Colombia and Uruguay and Argentina, of course. So they're not world beaters. They can be beaten. If we can nick a draw in that game against Brazil.
But Gabriel at the back there, they'll be solid. But
Well, exactly. But we've got big solid centre halves as well, so
the final teams are out. Who's doing this draw? Fraser, I can't actually see.
I'm actually not sure. Oh, good. Right. Oh, well, we're not getting the Republic of Ireland.
Okay, so the
Who are they going in with?
fourth qualifiers, I presume Group A, Mexico, South Korea. So Denmark, North Macedonia, Czechia, or Republic of Ireland.
That's a good group for Ireland if they can get through. I hope they do, because that'll be good fun. But
So to confirm, if you missed it, Scotland in with Brazil and Morocco. I'm sure no one's missed it. I'm on the rock. That means we'll be off to Boston, New York, Philly, Miami, and Atlanta.
that's a fantastic group for Ireland if they were to qualify. Really, really good opportunity for them to progress.
Up next, taking his time here. Oh, Italy's gone.
Is it? Definitely.
Yeah, Group B. They'll be in Group B.
Fantastic. That's good.
Right,
Wales.
well, we're avoiding that scenario.
Wales. I wouldn't have wanted Wales either, and I think Wales have got a really good chance because Wales will play Bosnia, Italy
that'll
will
be a
play
good game,
Northern
that.
Ireland. The winner of that game or those games, it'll either be in Wales or in Bosnia. So
If you're Welsh, you're sort of rubbing your hands together at that.
yeah, I
That group,
think
aren't you?
Wales have got a really good chance there.
So
That's a brilliant group as well for
Correct me if
Wales
I'm
if they would do qualify.
wrong, we can't get Cape Verde or Ghana. We can't.
No, that's true. Good point. So we can get Jordan, Curacao, Haiti,
And I think some
New
of the-
Zealand.
maybe not all the playoffs. We'll see here. Scotland up next.
Curacao. Give us Curacao or
Who's Scotland going to get?
Haiti.
Haiti.
There we go. Last appearance in 1974. There you go. That is a World Cup group if ever I've
That is
seen
a
one.
World Cup group.
Brilliant.
No Switzerland, no Croatia, no Israel, no Albania.
Yep.
Brazil, Morocco, Haiti.
Third place is more than achievable. Second place, it's a shootout.
You utterly couldn't script the first two teams in that group coming out, though, could you, man? Brazil, Morocco. Repeating history.
Curacao,
here.
that's a
Curacao.
great-
They can't be in Group D. So they're
Oh,
in
yeah,
Group
good point.
E with Germany, Ivory Coast, and Ecuador.
That's a shame they didn't get
Tell us,
Netherlands.
tell us a bit about Haiti, please.
Haiti, yeah.
Haiti's right.
So their first and only appearance at the World Cup was in 1974. So this will be their second appearance. They did well in their qualification, obviously, as they made it. But let me see, where's my stats? The Les Grenadiers, Callum. They're coached by Sebastien Min, who's a French coach. He's been coaching since he was 26, and he's managed Oman, Congo, Democratic Republic of the Congo,
Okay.
Togo, Equatorial Guinea, and he was an assistant under Rigobert Song at Cameroon as well. In 1974, they were in a group of death. They had Italy, Argentina, and Poland. They'd probably argue that they're maybe in a group of death again.
It's looking like it could well be.
But they lost 3-1 to Italy, 4-1 to Argentina, and 7-0 to Poland. Poland went on to come third in that tournament.
So
But they prevailed over Costa Rica, Honduras, Nicaragua, and they won their Group C of qualifications after taking 4 points off of Costa Rica. So they're no mugs. They're certainly no mugs. Duckin's Nazon is their top goal scorer, 6 goals, and he scored a second half hat-trick to earn a point versus Costa Rica. So he's one to keep an eye on. Maybe we could do with having a Duckin's Nazon in our team, but who's this?
So
UEFA playoff team 2.
do you want to know the big Haitian talking point?
Go on, yeah.
It's that Alton Edouard could be leading the line for them come the summer.
Nice.
Do you think he looks at that group and says, "Give me a bit of that"? Former
Give me
Celtic
it.
striker.
Yeah. I mean, I think he'd be silly not to. It's unlikely with the way his career's going that he's going to play for France. So
Only at youth level, yeah. But Haitian descent.
Haitian, yeah, his
Former
parents
Crystal
are.
Palace striker. So he could be a big pull for them.
Yeah, and was there someone else? Wilson Isidore as well?
Wilson Isidore as well. Sunderland, isn't he? So
Yeah, so again, listen, we're writing Haiti off. I think it's a good outcome for us in terms of the weaker nations that we could have got, but by no means is it going to be an easy fixture at all.
Steve Clark, realistic, would probably be sitting there right now thinking we take maximum points off Haiti, and then a point maybe against Morocco, Brazil would I think I would guarantee you through.
Yeah, 4 points will get you through in this World Cup for
Definitely.
sure. So if we can beat Haiti and just do what Steve Clark does best, and sit in and be difficult against Morocco or Brazil, then.
Yeah. So what do you think about a game against Haiti then, from a Scottish perspective? Kind of match up that we don't know much about Haiti, of course we don't, but nations of a similar ranking, where are they? Have you got that number too?
84 in the world.
84 in the world.
That you're looking kind of, I mean, Northern Ireland are about, I think they're 69 in the world.
Nice.
Belarus were 105, and we saw the quality that they had. So, yeah, 84. Listen, to be grouped in it with a team that's 84th in the world Cup is a good outcome. But
it is. But
certainly
the point being that we've not seen Scotland have too much success against some of the smaller nations. Certainly when we played against them. So where are we? 84th in the world.
So, around the same as New Zealand and
Bulgaria, Kosovo, just below Israel, below Finland. We won't talk about Finland. Recent games against Scotland, friendly, of course. Well above Luxembourg. Yeah, the kind of game that, to be fair, Steve Clark's Scotland teams have never had too much success against. So hopefully they can get something in order. Maybe you're looking at a Ben Gannon-Doak's sort of performance in a game like that. Eh?
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully, maybe it will be our first match of the tournament. I'm not sure. We'll know, actually. I think we will be able to work it out.
I think tomorrow
is it tomorrow?
Confirmed for certain. Scott Rankin in the chat saying New York or Boston. So
that's phenomenal. That is an outcome. Scott, your thoughts on Boston and New York? I know you've been to both.
Brazil, they're going to have so many fans.
Yeah, that's what it's all. See, if we don't qualify, does not matter. It does a little bit, but to go and hang out with some Brazilian fans, the Yoga Bonito.
We can ask them about Yoga Bonito.
Yeah,
we'll get Brazilians to react to Ewan Loudon's Scorpion Kick.
Yeah, we can ask them. How do you pronounce our name?
We know how you pronounce it, Fraser. You're just in denial.
We don't.
It's Joga.
Who told you that?
But Portuguese people.
What Portuguese person?
I haven't actually met any, but
exactly.
The Portuguese pronounce the j, like Jose Mourinho.
Yeah, but it's Brazilian Portuguese.
Exactly.
Well, we can get them to confirm, because maybe this is the debate we always have.
Yeah.
New York, New Jersey, Boston, Philly, Miami, Atlanta. We actually do have another producer.
Yeah.
He's
shout out to Patrick. There, yeah. Some great work as our admin in the chat here. Yeah.
That's an exciting outcome for Scotland. Brilliant group. We're just finishing off oh my goodness, Norway have got a tough group there. France, Senegal, and who's that in playoff 2? That'll be Bolivia, Suriname, or Iraq.
That's a good group.
In Group K, that's playoff.
Unfortunately, there'll be no Haitian fans at the game. Haiti.
Not unless I think they can apply.
Can they sort things out?
But it's unlikely, yeah. I think
Trump's not too happy with them.
Yeah.
What was it, cats and dogs, wasn't it? You were saying?
Yeah.
Slightly bizarre. Yeah. We do not back those views here on Joga Bonito.
That's England. They've got a tough pot 4 team, but they've got a pretty good pot 3 team. So I think England will be happy with their group.
Quite a tough group for England, though. Panama, a bit of a World Cup.
Yeah, well, England had Panama at the 2018 World Cup. Kind of turned them over. But Panama are like 29th in the world or something at the
moment. New Zealand, the final team drawn out with Belgium, Egypt and Iran. Yeah, I think Scotland have some group to come then. So,
yep. Interested to see the reaction to this across
Brazil, Morocco.
Scotland,
certainly 2 teams that are going to not come play us and knock the ball around, play with speed.
Who's this, sorry?
Morocco and Brazil. They'll knock the ball around with speed as well, won't they?
Well, Brazil certainly. Morocco maybe look to sort of catch us on the break. Big Hakimi flying down the wing. It's a scary prospect, but... Oh, there he is, Asamoah Gyan, legend. Love that. Scotland, Brazil, Wednesday, 24th of June
In Atlanta.
in Atlanta.
Should be, yeah.
This is Atlanta.
So we can get off to a good start in the group then, if we beat
I think so, yeah.
Haiti. So
So we're starting off with Haiti. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
That confirmed?
we can get off 3 points on the board to start off with, hopefully.
Right. Well, Brazil. We need to get over to Atlanta on the 24th of June, don't we?
I'll see you there, mate. I'll see you there.
That's a bit too exciting.
Anyway, that entire draw couldn't have happened in much more of a Scottish way. Like 5 other teams drawn out that couldn't be in group C. It's like, it's going to be us. And it was in the end. So the World Cup draw is at an end, Fraser. How do you feel at the end of that?
Good. I'm excited. That's everything. As a Scotland fan, you could have wanted. We've got an opportunity to get 3 points on the board against Haiti, and then you've got a glamour tie against Brazil, and Morocco is a shootout potentially. Brazil again. Let's stress that we can take points off Brazil. Morocco, we can take points off Morocco, and Haiti are not going to be a walk in the park either. So it's an exciting group, but it's one that Scotland can get out of, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it from the perspective. Obviously, you would have rather had an easier tie, maybe one of the host nations, for example. But they are certainly the type of matches that Steve Clarke, he has been very successful in. He knows how to set up a team to defend, get into their shape impressively, and it could end up being an ideal matchup. Certainly have a very good chance of getting through that group. Topping it might be a difficult task. We know Brazil certainly love a World Cup, it's fair to say. So these are the kind of games you want to see, and so much of our generation weren't around to see us in '98, so we'll get the opportunity to watch Scotland against Brazil, Scotland against Morocco, and if we could pull it off, then I say that would be something.
That would be quite something.
I don't think we'll be underestimating Morocco though, like
No,
players apparently did in 1998.
Yeah, no, I absolutely not. But I think is when Scotland respect teams is when like Scotland play well against Denmark, turned up. I just worry, you struggle with a Greece-like team. Morocco and Brazil could be sort of quite similar in quality to Greece. So hopefully we've learned from the mistakes that we've made against them. We've shown that we can hurt teams like Greece and Denmark. We can play in different ways when required. So listen, as a Scotland fan, that's as good as it gets. Brazil, Morocco and Haiti. One from each continent, almost in the world.
Almost.
Just
it's
about.
not, but almost, yeah.
But it's a nice spread.
Yes.
We've got Africa, America, Caribbean.
We are going international, baby.
Perfect. We are
going international. All right, Fraser. The band's about to start up again. You got anything to add to the end of this stream?
No, just let's get our flights booked.
Let's get it booked.
To the east coast of America.
Buzzing, man. Can't wait for it.
Buzzing, yeah.
Let's get going, right. Well, big thanks to everyone that's tuned in for this as well from the start. They've just popped in. All the support, much appreciated. So
thank you, fans.
We'll be back with another episode next week, yeah?
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Brilliant. Otherwise, get your flight paths booked, get your Esters renewed, and we'll see you there.